Oh, that took care of it. Yeah.
John Campbell?
Yes.
Mike Welch?
Yes.
Jay Storts?
Yes.
Matt Holt?
Yes.
Richie, maybe.
Yes.
Aaron Miller?
Yeah.
Sam Carter?
Yeah.
Jack Porter? Dustin Parker?
I don't know what I'm going to write about. Yeah.
Jimmy Tucker?
Uh-huh.
Double Bacon? Aaron? Randall?
It's not Aaron.
It's Ryan. I was in my head. That was Jamie. Tim
Yeah.
Bacon? Scott Wayman?
Oh, shoot.
Scott Wayman?
Yeah. From LNS.
We got
All right, who else?
Matt Chisholm?
Yeah.
Shane Christensen?
Yeah.
Blake Schultz? Is he? Is Blake here?
Blake make it?
Blake Schultz?
Yeah.
Really?
I didn't
He's
see it.
running Predator?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see him.
Hell yeah.
Brandon Davis?
Yeah.
Scott GoForth?
Yeah.
Ryan Boyd?
Yeah.
Ryan Watt?
Oh, shoot.
Bebo?
Bo. Why? Uh-huh.
Will Stewart?
Oh, sure.
Sparky?
Hold on.
Just trying to get a cross posted going.
Sparky, yeah.
Bobby Tanner and Dennis
Anne
Smith?
I'm live already.
Anne Marie, y'all come find your mama. She looking for you, Anne Marie.
All right, guys, we're giving the feed a chance to build up a little bit and getting some last minute things in order here, but we are about ready to kick off a morning of bouncer racing here at Winrock Park, so stay tuned.
That's right. This is the first leg of the Southern Series, sponsored by GoForth Tire out of Kodak, Tennessee. That's right. This is Scott GoForth's home turf. I reckon he's going to try to make up for hill number 2 in Texas a couple of weeks ago. Scott GoForth talked to him this morning. He brought his 5-month-old baby Cam. Hopefully we'll get Cam in here a little special.
We'll have to
guest.
try and get Nikki and Cam to join us in here.
Hang on, I ask you guys to share every time that we go live here on Hillside Live, so give me a minute. Let me share. Let me get off of this Wi-Fi. Hey, and while I'm sharing, why don't you tell us where you guys are from? We're going to be doing some UTV stuff this afternoon also, aren't we?
Yeah,
with
we're gonna
Ultra
have some
4.
endurance racing.
Pretty cool stuff. But first, we have got 2 massive hills here at Winrock. They are slick.
They're huge and steep and very, very muddy.
So talking about, I was driving, I drove Richie Keith and Bobby Tanner from the hotel. You were with me. And when we came by the race hills, who was it that said, ooh, oh, Lord?
Something like that. I believe it was Bobby.
It was, when Bobby Tanner and Richie Keith both look at the hills and their eyes get big as saucers and say, oh, Lord, you know it's going to be one heck of a day.
But then Bobby said, this is my kind of hill.
It is Bobby Tanner's
So he's,
kind of
this is definitely a Bobby hill. Yeah, I tried it
You
on.
got to get off of Wi-Fi.
I tried it.
Okay, all right. They're looking ready to line the first buggy up. If you're a spectator, you need to get behind the orange tape. We got some of y'all out here that's on get out of the track here, get somewhere you won't die. That's our motto here. We don't die.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. We are about to see some rock bouncers. My name is Dave Z, and this is old Bree Molitor over here. That's right.
Old Bree Molitor.
Old Bree.
Of the 2 of us. No, I'm not going to go.
All right, I'm going to like this, and I think I need to, share?
That's what you've been telling everybody else to do. I just got the feed pulled up, everybody, so that's why we haven't been responding to anybody yet. Thanks for checking in and letting us know where you're watching from. Well, we got somebody from Oregon checking in. I just told Dave today, it feels like we're in Oregon out here with all this nasty rain, and that's just what I imagine that.
Now, didn't Bobby tell me to give a shout out? I'm sorry, didn't Bobby tell me to give a shout out to Grandma?
I don't know. I must have missed that part.
Yeah.
I must have not been in the truck yet.
Yeah, no, it was over. It was at the hotel, and we just wanted to say hello to all of Bobby's clan back home. He's thinking of y'all, and we appreciate you tuning in. And you know we're part of Team Tanner too. We love seeing Bobby run.
Oh yeah. Carrie she said come eat at the taco truck behind the trailer. I had some of those tacos yesterday.
Ooh.
And some hot chocolate, and that was a lifesaver.
Well, Zach Garner, Zach Garner is a connoisseur of food of sorts.
Yeah.
And he said those were hands down, true story, hands down the best tacos he's ever eaten in his life.
If y'all are watching and you're here today, go grab some tacos.
All right, people, do me a favor. This is not subscription based. You have not paid a fee for this live feed. We are about to see the best bouncer drivers in the world put it down for us. So do them and do us a favor. Hit the share button. Like the feed. Give us some feedback. Put it in the comments section down below. Who's your favorite driver? Who's your favorite driver?
You can't ask me a question. That's like picking your favorite family member or something.
Well, who's your favorite family? I know who your favorite family member is.
All of them.
All of them. That's right. Decatur, Illinois. What's up, Abby? Hey, we've got somebody from up that way. Huh. And his last name is Holt, too. Yeah,
Coincidence?
Hey, Matt was really, really, really pumped and stoked this morning. Shared a few words with him. He's going to hit it. He is going to pin it this morning.
He's ready. Nikki, GoForth. We want you to come hang out with us. If you feel like it later, you can bring the baby on up to see us and let everybody see him.
Robin Lewis. That's the funniest thing I've seen this morning. I love it, and it's true.
No, that's only Jamie Coldiron that does that, Dustin.
Shane Harris, what's up, dog? Representing Gibson County, Tennessee. It's the Gibson County crew right there. We got Bree Molitor watching. What's up, Bree?
Bree Molitor lost her feet again. She's struggling.
We got Mr. Ron Durham. Speaking of Durhams, man, if you had a big rig, where would you take it to get washed? Old Todd.
I can't say that anyone has ever asked me that question before, Dave.
Man, Matt Christian, we were just talking about you, brother. I promise you, we were just talking about you 5 minutes ago. Wish you were here. This is some old school. This is going to be some old school stuff today.
Classic hill killing.
Yes.
It's gonna be nasty.
Clyde says it's gonna be nasty.
Look, Brian Dunnigan, we appreciate you stopping by yesterday. We got some great feedback on Rock Life Off-Road. If anybody out there needs anything UTV, ATV, dude, give old Brian a call. Over at Rock Life Off-Road. Hey, what's up, Wisconsin?
Ooh, Wisconsin.
Heath Lawler, Savage Raps.
No, we're not seeing them. They're not lined up.
Christy Kyle, happy anniversary, girl. Hope you and Danny are doing well. And I know, is Nikki GoForth? Nikki GoForth. Any of the GoForth clan watching right now? Where's my girl, Nikki?
Oh yeah, Nikki just checked in with us a minute ago.
Yeah. Beach Bluff. Oh, yeah. Hey, Sean Holloman, let me tell you something. I know a little bit something about the Bluff now. Yeah. Well, I can't talk about it on the show, but I know something about the bluff.
Drop it in. I think we're good to go now. Copy that. Are we about ready to rock and roll?
We got Lil Tim Bacon on the line, don't we? You smell that? Hey, people. Little
Starting
Tim
off the morning with some bacon here.
Horsepower.
Copy Tim Bacon on the line. Copy.
All right, clock is hot, y'all. One more time. I need you to hit the share button for me, people. We are about to go live. The course is hot. Woo! Come on, Tim. Come on, Tim. Don't touch him. All right, we're going to see if he's going to gas it.
That was an excellent spot for that tree.
Oh.
Man, that was fast. A little too fast. Baby.
Man.
Oh, man, he had a good run going.
He had a smoking run.
All right, Johnny, I'm going to stay on the first camera.
I give it a 9.5 on the approach, but he missed it.
West Virginia, Lil Tim Bacon. That was
What's up,
the
Cam?
first run of the day. And if that sets the tone for the rest of the day, it's going to be one hell of a day rock bouncing, baby. Well, we're going to see some. Let me tell you who we got on the card today. You know, he pulled up yesterday. We got him on the show yesterday. But Danny Smith is here. That's right. I mean,
The Danny Smith.
The Danny
Although
Smith.
he said he doesn't know if he still deserves the in front of the name.
well, you know what? One
He's been out
thing
of it
I
for
could
a
say
while.
about Danny Smith, look, he was humble yesterday. He was coming out. He was coming out to be a part of something, and it was amazing seeing him out here. And him in that Liberty buggy, that reject fab buggy, it should be really interesting. And speaking of reject fab buggies,
We got a couple of those out here today, don't we?
yeah, we've got one that's proving to be just a podium killer, and that's John Allen Campbell
Yep.
from West Tennessee. He's got his Taz buggy, and boy, talk about a nasty, nasty turbo motor, huh?
We've got some drivers out here today.
Yeah.
Dave. They're gonna, well, they're either gonna, like you say, end up on the podium or end up on the highlight reel.
Now, you know, good friend of mine, Tim Sorensen, you're the best. Good
Yes.
friend of mine, Tim Sorensen. He
Don't ignore how excited I just got about
he
this hot
has
chocolate.
zero.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. He has zero
New favorite person right
seat
there.
time in his money shot buggy. Yeah, the buggy's name is Money Shot. Yes, there's a joke in there, people.
Because it's a great picture, right, Dave?
Yeah, that's it. And we've got Mr. Adam Ringer in the house. You know, we started calling him the professor back in 2016 because he's a student of this sport. You know, he's a student and he's also a teacher. So we've got Adam. Did you bring the whole clan, Adam?
Just my boy.
Just one of them. Come on in, buddy.
His name's Graydon.
Hello.
Want to say hi?
What's up, Greg?
Hi.
Say hi to Mom and Sissy.
Hi, Mommy. Hi,
Hey,
Oh, yeah.
who out there loves them some big Rockwell buggies? That's right. I tell you what, Adam Ringer, what is going on? How was your trip from West Virginia, buddy?
We made it here about 5 o'clock this morning.
Because hey, you just rolled in a little while ago.
We
Didn't
got a little bit of a nap this morning, so it wasn't too bad.
Man, he had a heck of a run going, Lil Tim.
Yeah, he was doing great.
Man, what happened up there? I mean,
bad bounce. Had the momentum to make a hill, but you always get crossed up every once in a
No,
while.
that happened at Crowe yesterday on that same spot.
I didn't get to see that. I was wondering how the Razors did and everything.
oh, it was wild. If you guys missed the UTV races yesterday, I need you to go back, watch it. I promise you, man. There's some unbelievable action.
Warm in here compared to outside, isn't it?
Yeah. We've got a guy, Craig Hughes. That name sounds familiar. I think he's one of rock bouncing has-beens. I'm kidding. We love you, Craig. How you doing? Craig rocked the Chaos buggy. You remember that thing?
Yep.
And hell of a good time. What's going on, Craig Hughes? up in Kentucky. Got Texas checking in. We've got the matriarch of Team Bacon Racing, Angie Bacon. What's going on, Angie? Some dude named Chad Molitor just checked in.
You're not working very well with your gloves.
What's going on, Chad? We just witnessed little Tim Bacon almost make it out the top. What a run.
It looked like he was going to smoke that hill and make liars of us saying how hard it was going to be today.
Big.
Big jump, didn't he?
He got some air, didn't he?
He missed like the first part, like the little hill. He skipped it like a little bit.
Takes momentum when the hills are real muddy.
You have a specific strategy for today? You're just going to pin it and...
Yeah, my boy just told me to gas it. It wasn't no other thing. He just said gas it. So we'll see how that turns out.
Pretty good advice.
We've got somebody else from West Virginia. Oh, Gary Lacey from Razor Crazy. What's going on, Gary Lacey? Representing West Virginia.
Graydon said if I couldn't do it, he could.
He said he'll kick you out of the buggy and do it himself, huh?
We'll have to put some pedal extension in there for him.
How old are you?
7.
So you've been thinking about racing razors, haven't you?
You've been watching Cash race at all? Think you could do that?
Yeah.
Tell him, so you run excavators and bobcats and dozers and all kinds of stuff already.
A telehandler
And telehandler, yeah.
once.
I think you're ready then.
All righty, we've got people from all over the world checking in. We've got some great friends of Rock Mountain checking in. Mr. Donnie Wagner from out west, huge purveyor of the sport. Adam Perdue, what's going on, sir? Camp
West Virginia,
Crocker
too.
from Cop 4x4. What's up, Campy? We got Roy from the UP. Hey, what's going on, man? Matt Dixon, Gary. Working my foot, Gary Lacey. New
Camp
York.
said it's, what, 78 and sunny in Arizona?
Oh, that's where we should be.
All right, why don't we race in Arizona?
Hey,
This time
man.
of year. That's exactly right. Long drive, though.
Hey, Brant Monroe, what part of New York? What part of New York are you from, sir? And we're waiting for him to clear the hill. That shouldn't be too rough of a... just push him over a little bit,
Yeah, that's what
maybe.
they should have done, just shove him down the hill. So
That's it. Just push him down the hill.
Luckily, he ended up against that tree. Or
Hopefully this will be the only one.
yeah, it's
that would have been a long tumble to the bottom.
It's not going to get slicker throughout the day, so this should be good. This should be the worst, the worst we see today.
this is why we like trees, though, so it catches you at the top instead of at the bottom.
Right.
I thought he was going to make it.
I know, me too.
He was so close and then went, boy.
Now, this is a difference between live and a produced show. We're going to show you a lot of these recoveries. We're going to show you what's going on with these drivers. We're going to get you driver interviews. Look, this is not a 1 hour produced show where it's not the highlight reel. You're here with us in the thick of the action. You're experiencing what the drivers are experiencing. And if you have any questions for the best drivers in the world, we've got Adam Ringer in here, the pilot of Showgirl.
One of the most classic rock bouncers out there.
Classic, that's right. It's a classic.
And
getting
tough.
old and decrepit.
When you think about tough buggies, who do you think about? You think about Blue
For a bouncer to hang around in this sport
and
that
Showgirl.
long, then yeah,
7, going on 8 years, yeah.
gotta be tough.
I just got a picture from Sparky.
Oh boy.
He said he's trying, and he's sitting there talking to the state trooper.
Old Sparky.
He's a little bit farther behind than I was. I was late this morning.
Look at the face.
Tell him to pull up the live feed and show him this is where I'm supposed to be.
Look at the face of that trooper.
He doesn't even want
Show the camera. Show the.
Maybe not. Will we get in trouble for that?
That. Old Jason Sparks.
That's why he's not
He's
here
pulled
yet.
over by a state trooper right now. He's showing proof. So we hold this spot on the line.
For anyone just joining us, asking who's gone so far and what happened, you haven't missed too much. We had Lil Tim Bacon was our first driver today and had an unfortunate rollover. He is leaning up against a tree at the top of the hill right now.
Hey, there we
So
go.
we are working on that recovery.
That's what we're looking like. And the RCV recovery crew, they work their tails off
Oh, man.
all day on that hill.
They're staying busy this weekend.
Yeah, exactly. It'll probably be like this in May in New Hampshire when we do the mountain mud run, too. It's usually muddy up there because it's not very warm.
Well, if you call it a mountain mud run,
You know.
setting yourself up there.
When you go that far north, you should be later in the year, but...
Now, for all you Yankees out there, yeah, I can use the Y word.
That's right.
You need to go check out the Mountain Mud Run. You've got some of the best rock bouncers in the world, coupled with a bunch of mud trucks and just a bunch of. I mean, it's a good family party, isn't it?
Yeah, we're supposed to have several. There's talking like 10, 15 guys from Canada that build buggies very similar to our stuff that wants to come to an event, and they're coming to the Mountain Mud Run. The owners of the park and stuff's been up to where they play at and run at, and there's supposed to be up to 15 come down to the Mountain Mud Run. So that'd be pretty cool too. Get more people involved in the sport.
Hey, they have a question for you. Robert Woods asked, what's the average tool diameter, tube wall and wall thickness of the buggies? Do they use Crowe molly for the cages? All DOM?
All of us DOM pretty much on everybody that runs everything in our sport. 1 3/4, 120 walls, a lot of it. Now, on a lot of the buggies, on like shock hoops and bottom halves of the buggy stuff, it's 188. Even some buggies have 250 walls. So, but majority of it's still 1 3/4.
But what about the links? What about your suspension?
The links for the suspension and everything, 2-inch, 2.5-inch diameter rods, mostly aluminum. Then you have 1.5 or bigger Heinz joints and that kind of stuff.
So basically, it all depends on what they're going for. Obviously, right now, the most competitive buggies in the world, every pound counts.
Yeah. Nowadays, it used to not be that way. It used to be we wasn't that close together in times. Now it's hundredths of a second. So with hundredths of a second or thousandths of a second, weight makes sense.
Got to stay safe, but you don't want to be.
Yeah.
All right. Somebody just said we
hauling
are
all that metal up the hill with you.
We are now live on mint400.com. We appreciate it. Thank you.
Thanks for sharing.
What does the average buggy weigh?
That would be hard to say, but there's none of them. I don't think any of them in the field nowadays is below 3,000 pounds. Outlaw buggy was the closest buggy to being the lightest buggy, and then rest of them. My buggy's like 4860. So, and there's several of them like I wouldn't know for sure, but Agnes buggy seems a little heavier than mine, and then like Richie Keith's original Plowboy buggy would have been heavier and that kind of stuff. So.
Well, we got somebody else that has a buggy in the works, and he just chimed in. The old hitman, Travis Lovett. Travis, what do you expect your new buggy to weigh, buddy? Throw a question out there for the hitman. Jason Cruz, he races with us in the UTV class. You'll be able to catch him in one of our bounty events. I think he's going to be up there at Wildcat with us. Isn't that true, Mr. Cruz?
Hulk buggy's about the same as Showgirl.
We got Nathan Holt. Nathan Holt, one of the best drivers in the world, UTV drivers. He just chimed in. He's on the Paul Wolf racing team. Got Blair, Oklahoma.
It is amazing how many people from all over the world pays attention to sport nowadays.
Isn't it? That's why we like to ask where everybody's watching from. We got Australia, we had Israel yesterday, and Puerto Rico. And
it would be late. And the thing of it is, what most people don't realize in our country is it would be middle of the night there.
Oh, yeah. Brett from Australia, I think he said it's like 1:45 a.m. or something.
Yeah, it's like when we do the shootout, and people on the East Coast watching it in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
And we appreciate you tuning in. It looks like they have Lil Tim Turnback over. He is the first run of the day, ladies and gentlemen. And boy, what a run it was. He was making an exceptional.
Oh, it was looking good.
It sure was. And he got to the very top of the hill. And that tree took him out.
Had a bad
flipped
bounce.
over, got a recovery.
They have to go up and around at the top of the hill.
All right, so Travis Lovett's rig is going to be 3,750 pounds. The heck of a light rig.
He says it'll fly higher.
That's all Travis Lovett needs is to fly
I have
higher.
seen Travis take off and fly pretty high before. A certain moment at the expo comes to mind, for
Amen.
sure.
Good gosh. And we got Lexington, Tennessee. That's my stomping grounds. What's going on? Checking in. Mark Gooch from that Can-Am Life. What's going on, brother?
All right, looks like they're getting little Tim squared away up there.
AJ Spay, keyboard wheeler from Northern Michigan, checking in. Hey, you want to tell us a little bit about? A lot of people have been asking, what's this Apollo group they hear of, and what's your affiliation with them?
Well, I'm the one that started it and set it up and run it and everything. It's just a group that puts together to try to present the drivers to bigger companies. We don't really have as much PR as what we need to in this sport, so if we take and do it in a group thing, it helps out a little bit, and it just makes a difference with the ones that don't do it at all. I hired a couple of people that take and try to do some social media stuff a little bit, and then we do lots of stuff that presenting resumes and stuff to big companies and just trying to get bigger companies involved in the sport.
Outstanding. That's awesome. You know, okay, John Arnold with Jamie McCoy from GoForth.
Okay.
Gary did an awesome job yesterday with Travis Skelton and Paul Wolf. So thanks for checking in, John. Thanks, Adam Ringer. That was Adam Ringer sitting in with us. He's piloting the Showgirl buggy today. It's going to be an unreal day. Welcome, everybody. We are at Wind Rock Park in East Tennessee. It is overcast. The rain is extremely light. It's misting every now and then.
It's not too bad right now.
It is not bad. We are expecting it. We're expecting the sky to fall out at about 3 o'clock this afternoon. So we're going to see if we can get done in time.
We'll see. We'll see what happens.
We're not gonna.
Hopefully, this does not set the stage for the rest of the day here with old Tim's rollover and recovery up there.
All right, we got Barton Dye from Cullman, Alabama. That's right, Stony Lonesome crew. Dustin Stubbs. What's going on, Dustin? Dustin's been known to wrap a buggy or two. You know, I think we're going to see a Dustin Stubbs wrapped buggy today. Money Shot. Timmy Chuck Racing's brand new turbo buggy. It is insane. It sounds
and
good.
He has gone through so much trying to get that buggy done in the past few weeks, and you can follow some of that on Facebook with Timmy Chuck's Racing adventures. But I'm glad to see it out here today finally.
Yes. Hey, Justin Moore, Big John Racing on the podium today is right. We've got John Allen Campbell, and he's going to give her all sorts of heck. And by the way, South Lake Tahoe, love it there. Beautiful place, one of the most beautiful places in our country. That's right.
Trip, we're looking for the Titan race to start around 3, hoping for it to be pretty soon after we wrap the bouncer race. Yeah, whenever we're done here.
And we've got Ricky B checking in from RCV. That's right, RCV Performance. Woo, Ricky, I got something for you. I got a present
What's
for
up,
you, Ricky.
B?
And we got, hey,
you want to come talk?
Look at this. Look at old Ruben checking in.
Hey, Ruben.
What up, Rube? Nikki GoForth checking in. Nikki, you got to bring Cam to the trailer. We got to get Cam on the show as a guest star. Trip, pull in. Did you tell him when it started? I'm behind. Michael Lee.
Danny. Yes, Kyle, we are racing 2 hills today. Danny, you gonna come talk to us?
Oh, here we go.
You know,
He's all
if
suited
you
up.
stick your head in the trailer, then we're gonna
we're gonna
make
get
you come talk with us.
Look, we haven't seen this dude. We haven't seen this dude since finals last year. Since finals, yesterday. If you want to be. But we got Danny Smith in here, dude. What happened to Lil Tim, man?
Lil Tim's big block wasn't running on all 8 squirrels, and let him down a little bit up there and put him back in the cage. He's not real happy, but
no,
we're working with him. We got him over there sitting by a tree, just calming down. He's mad. But I can understand. Have all that big block and still mess up. I've been there.
We got my man checking in from West Tennessee, Jonathan Morton. What's up, brother?
Hey, we have someone from Sweden.
All right.
There's a lady from France out there named Fanny. She interviewed me earlier.
Jamie Ham, what's going on? Say what's up to your husband Shannon for us, representing Tennessee City. All right, baby. That's right.
How's y'all's day been?
Man.
Cold? Wet?
It's feeling good. I'm feeling good today.
Darian's getting some hand warmers already for me over there, though, so very good.
Man, we've got a great card today. This is your type of hill. This is Bobby Tanner's type of hill.
That's what Bobby was saying to me earlier. He got out the whatever they were riding in, and his feet wasn't even dirty, and he was like, this is our type of hill. And I was like, I don't know, I have enough motor for this type of hill, but we're going to try.
Now, I saw Richie sitting in Liberty. What was up with that?
I am running a Scott's Custom Offroad steering pump. It is hands down the best pump I've ever felt in my life. No matter how fast you turn the wheel, it's easier and easier. And so far, I haven't raced it yet, but I'm extremely happy with what little bit I have drove it. And I can't thank him enough for taking care of me on the pump and the schematic to plumb it and everything and get it all together. And so far, so good. And I plan to push this product for him.
Man, let me ask you. A lot of people out here, they're talking this. Hey, we're in this all-motor crew, all-motor this, all-motor that. No, and then you got the other half over there talking, hey, we're the boosted boys. We're all spooled up. I mean, it's
like
really,
West Side Story out here.
Yeah.
Yep.
But seriously, though, I mean, everybody's trying to make some power, aren't they?
Yeah.
And you were like in the forefront. I mean, when that power push was coming, when you were running that 1,000 in Warfare, and everybody else was sitting.
It made 895 at the crank.
Okay.
I don't fudge numbers. I ain't got nothing to prove. If I beat you, it's because I was driving, not because I got more power. That's how I look at it.
When you were 900, everybody else was sitting between 6 and 7. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you were kind of at the forefront of that push of power.
It's nice to have when you can use it, but you can't always use that kind of power. It's
1,500, 1,600.
I think they're racing pockets now. It ain't racing on the hill to me anymore. Between them guys, you can't use that much power. I've always said you can only go so fast between two trees.
I'm just curious to see how the buggies are going to hold together, if they can hold together with all that.
We're going to have to go from like 2-inch shafts to 2.5-inch shafts or something.
Got a lot of Danny Smith fans out here right now.
No.
Give him hell, Danny. Give him hell.
I want to know if Richie was sitting in your buggy because he was sizing it up to see if he could race it or if he just wanted to see what it felt like.
He was sizing it up. He really likes it. I don't know if he's going to race it. He said he was kind of worried about tearing it up. It's brand new, never been raced. I've only had it on one hill and caught it on fire, so I parked it, and this is the next time it's been out. So
parked it and let it think about what it's done.
Yeah, punishment.
Hey, go ahead, Dan.
We got it all fixed, and it's got a little motor in it, but it runs good, and I'm just hoping I have enough to get out the top today. I know the buggy works good from what little bit I've drove it.
Tipton County showing you some love today. Tipton County coming out in full force. Got David Page.
Yes, sir. Lives right around the corner from me.
Zach Leiter. What's going on, Zach?
Eric Walker, yes, the Gold Rush buggy, I believe, drove by the trailer a little while ago.
Oh, it was nasty.
I heard it.
It was nasty. Yes.
Oh, I'm sweating.
Man.
I said I wasn't going to work. I've got plantar fasciitis in my right foot, so I've been lenient to do recovery. And I got up there, and I just couldn't stand there, so I started.
There's no way you're just going to stand on the hill and not run over there.
So I came back down because my foot's already hurting, and I ain't helped but one buggy, and they ain't even got it out of the hill yet. So.
Well, at least it warmed you up, though.
Yeah, too much. Now I'm going to be wet and sweating and be cold.
Everybody's talking about racing pockets now. That's right.
That's what they're doing. I can promise you I'll lose that race.
I don't know. You're going to make up for it in tenacity. Can't wait to see you out there today, man. It's going to be what number you draw?
17 on this hill.
17. Perfect.
Hopefully at 16th. Oh, sorry.
So
Correct.
that's even better. You get to watch a few more before you
go.
go.
Hopefully it dries out some. Give me a little more traction for my little horsepower. But I'm just glad to be back. I probably hadn't made 5-6 races in the last 2 years. It's been killing me.
Yeah, where you been?
At home, doing home stuff. Working on buggies, pulling motors out every other day because that's the luck we've had the last 2 years. So And
You
rejects.
guys had such a bad string of luck
It was
with those
horrible.
motors.
We got with Justin Holt, Reject Fab. You know, he built us the 2 new buggies, and so far I couldn't ask for a better rig. I'm happy with them. We got to hold up to our end of the deal and find a motor that'll hold up. And I mean, the motor's brand new. It's the motor that was in the tan warfare, and we never really had problems out of it in that buggy. It just always broke something else.
Amen.
And now we got everything else fixed, and now the motor breaks all the time. So
Yeah. Well, it's you know, it's a testament to what Justin's putting out, that the last 2 races that John Allen ran, he was up on that podium.
John Allen's consistent. He's been I've known John Allen since we were, little kids. Our dads rode together, and he's been climbing hills far longer than I have. So I didn't expect nothing less of him to be consistent once he got behind the wheel and got the feel of a bouncer and started finding his place. And he got him a buggy that's working phenomenal, and he's doing great.
And for those of you just tuning in, you're watching the 2019 Southern Rock Racing Series opener. This is the Southern region opener here at beautiful Windrock Park in East Tennessee. The event is sponsored by none other than GoForth Tire. What does Scott GoForth do for this sport? You know, not just for the series, but for the sport, and just for average schlubs like me who can't afford to build, you know, a world-class buggy, who have a trail rig. If I need some tires, I give Scott a call. Not only does he give great prices out there, I don't want this to sound like a sales pitch. Man, that customer service, I mean, he'll deliver it to you. If you can't afford shipping, he'll meet you at a race. I mean, he'll go
bring it
above
to
and
the race
beyond.
and put it on for you.
He sure will. So Scott GoForth, big shout out to him and his family, who make it happen for, you know, our drivers and just for the average person.
Seth Mullins, we've only had one go so far. Little Tim Bacon had an unfortunate rollover at the top of the hill, and he is being recovered right now. As far as running order, well, we've got a lot going on today. I'm not going to run through all the names here. If you've got someone specific, we can look at them for you. Travis.
Hey, Wesley
Only
Gatlin.
one person has gone so far. Little Tim Bacon. Rollover, and we are working on recovery right now, and then we will carry on. I believe Larry Crowe should be up next, but they were playing some games with us yesterday with running order with the UTV class, so we can't say anything for certain until somebody gets up to the starting line.
Now,
See, I stand corrected already. Steven Rogers will be up there next.
well, all right. Now,
Hey,
Steven Rogers, man, I can't say enough about that young man.
I have to put them things in my boot. Dude, my
Steven,
feet are freezing.
Steven Rogers, you know him from the home wrecker, baby bouncer, from the UTV class. Excuse me, but now he has that new Jimmy Smith built buggy, Unloyal, and boy, that young man has some heart, you know. Hey man, Adrian Hale needs to cut your hair.
Oh, I know, Adrian.
And now we have the mayor of Dry Creek, Pickwick Lake, Mr. Jimmy Flynn, from Flynn's Auto Repair in Adamsville, Tennessee, checking in. What's up, old man?
Trey Moore, Timmy Chuck is running 8th on Hill 1 today.
Look, we got Travis Skelton and the 427 crew checking in. What's up, brother, man? Absolutely smoking run yesterday, Trav.
Mine are steel-toed, and they're my work boots. They got holes in them, and they're leaking, and my feet are wet.
I'm hoping Titan Series is going to run the full season, Jason.
I got some 9.5 North Face trail shoes in my car, but it's up by the bathhouse. I parked it in gravel. But if we take a break between hills, I can run up and get it for you.
Everybody's asking about Gold Rush. Everybody wants to see some Gold Rush. Yeah, we got 1,600
That debut,
ponies.
everyone's excited.
Yes. And also, who else do we have in the cockroach buggy? We've got Aaron Miller. Aaron Miller, the blood spiller, the hill killer. He's coming down. He came all the way up with the whole Agnes crew from the greater Texas area.
Aaron is 6th.
And Aaron's running 6th. And then we got Ryan Webb from Team Kryptonite in the Agnes buggy. Man, remember when, you know, back in the day when Agnes was the only one that sounded like that? And then a little guy, yeah, exactly. A little guy named Matt Schisler came along. Good gracious.
Little guy.
Little guy.
Yeah, little fella.
And a little buggy.
Yeah.
I feel like Clyde just kind of abandoned us in here.
Yeah, I think
I hope you guys don't
Yeah.
mind just chatting.
Yeah, sorry about that, guys. But we're working on getting camera 2 back up, which is you're stuck with us for a minute.
You're gonna want it once we get things rolling again.
Mention y'all Ziploc sponsored for the covers over there.
Yeah, exactly. Well, you know, I think Ziploc, they were supposed to sponsor us along with Monster Energy.
They must have all the sponsorship packages got lost in the mail altogether or something. I don't know.
Look, we've got Joe Pierce and Jake Berkey just checking in. Hey, Joe wanted everybody to know, he called me up yesterday and wanted everybody to know that he caught a hangnail, so he couldn't be here today. But I'm just kidding. He wanted everybody to know that he had an unfortunate accident roofing. He wanted all of his fans to know that he's on the mend right now, and he's going to be back ASAP.
We appreciate his honesty that he's scared.
Yes. So, Joe, I promise you, Joe, I was riding with Bobby this morning, Bobby Tanner, and Bobby, you know, he shared that story with me about how he was driving with that broke arm.
That's
driving,
a man.
shifting.
I was there.
With the broke arm, and
I
he
remember
understands that the hangnail puts you out of a couple of races this year. But we love you, Joe. Everybody loves you. You're great. Can't wait to see you back, brother.
What's up, Jake Berkey? Wyatt Brown, good morning.
Oh, my boy Jake Burke. Where is he? Wyatt Brown.
Jake, where are you at today?
Jake's practicing his speech in front of crowds in the bathroom mirror right now. He's good. He is good. I wish I could talk as good as him in front of people.
Whatever, you do pretty good yourself, Danny.
Look, we got all that.
We got the Sub-Zero crew checking in, man. If you have not checked out the Sub-Zero buggy on Facebook, you guys are insane. You need to go find it out, Sub-Zero, and go check out Wyatt and his whole crew.
Look at your
This
dad.
young man is unbelievable in his little baby bouncer. You got to check it out.
He's like giving me the full Oprah interview.
Ah.
All right, Chad Molitor has some questions for you.
Chad, my new buggy is just a Bischoff Race Engines 383 PTC Turbo 400. It's a SES case. It's all 1480 drive line. Big Bell 14-bolt front with wide open design knuckles and Brannick brakes. 14-bolt rear. Disc brakes on the rear. It's 456 gears and a 3.0 in the case. Fast took care of me on the fuel injection. It's a Fast XFI 2.0 marine system. Radflow shocks. It's trailing arms in the rear. You know, conventional 4-link up front, 70-75 aluminum links, 43 stickies that are cut with Vision bead locks. It's RCV shafts front and rear. Shocks are tuned. I don't know if they're dialed in. I've only drove the buggy like 30 minutes and caught it on fire and took it back home. And other than that, you know, Reject Fab, Justin Holt and Sean Hudgens, they built me 2 amazing rigs, and so far every other rig they've been building lately seems to perform flawlessly. And I'm just looking forward to get on the hill today and hope that I have enough power to pull drive and make it out the top of these hills, and if not, it'll just be on the rev limiter in second, and we'll either go or I'll help recover myself. That's the strategy.
You probably don't know this chick, but some random gal, Lindsay Cork Burner, is that Cork Burner? Checking in, saying what's up. What's up, Linz?
That's she's like my other racing mom for my sponsor dad, Nick. Bank of Cortenburg.
She's definitely representing the SIP right now.
Yep. They're headed to the beach, a little family time.
And there we go. From
Jake Berkey says he's an hour out.
What's up, Scott?
Come hang with us in the trailer when you get here, Jake.
Scott Holly, what's happening?
I figured my fiance would be on here by now, but yeah, she's doing doctor stuff somewhere.
Sounds important.
Yeah, saving people's animals and such. Yeah.
Let's see. Blake Schultz and Scott Lehman.
What's up, Mario Joyner?
Oh, Mario.
Another Memphis person there. well, north of Memphis.
Blake Schultz is going to be a while. He's towards the end of our running order here. And
Scott's 22, so he's at the end as well.
Kind of in the middle.
Yeah.
'Cause he's an even. Are we going on? We're going
Right,
odds.
but it's late into, yeah, it's odds, and then he's late into evens.
Yeah, okay. Blake will be about in the middle then.
LNS Racing, baby.
See, this is tricky because they're not just in order. We go odds and then evens, so you got to factor that in. And then, of course, sometimes they just change things up and we're wrong. So.
Yes, exactly. So don't
Hello,
hold
little
us to
Bill.
it.
Thank you, Layla.
So Matt Schisler is about, I'd say he's roughly about a third into the running order. He's running 23rd. And everybody's asking about the Chubb buggy. For those of you who don't know Team Chubb, man, Mike Welch and his crew,
He said Chubb.
man, they can throw down there also. They're representing Tennessee City. It's kind of by Dixon, Tennessee. Man, he's feeling good this morning. And we're about to get the party started. We've got the camera back up. We've we're checking on an ETA right now when we could start again. We're only one in. Lil Tim Bacon took a spill at the top of the hill. He was the first person racing today. I smell race fuel. I think we're going to get the party started.
He's going to go up there and pull him out the hill himself.
Hey, we appreciate you tuning in with us. For those of you just tuning in, if you haven't hit the like button, what's wrong with you? What you waiting for, man? Just hit it. And do me a favor. We're not charging a penny for a subscription or for a pay-per-view. We're out here doing our thing, showcasing the best drivers in the world. If you love what they're doing, if you love the sport of rock racing, heck, if you love off-roading in general, hit that share button, man. We appreciate it. Thank you.
Well, I guess I'm going to go watch some racing.
Brother, come back anytime. Danny Smith,
for
ladies
joining
and
us.
gentlemen.
Absolutely. I'm sure I'll be back by.
Hey, who else do you want to see in here today?
I'll go get 'em.
Yeah, go get him. Danny, you'll go get him. Who else do you want to see? What other drivers do you want to see in here and talk to today? Let us know in the comments section. Oh yeah, Trey Moore. You know where my money is. It's on that money shot. Timmy Sorensen. John Allen Campbell. They're coming. Yeah, we can hear about Bree Molitor's new rig. I mean, Bree, you want to tell them about your new rig?
I'm trying to share so that I'm not a hypocrite.
She's sharing. She'll get into the new rig, Jason, in a little bit. And as far as being live for Titan, I think we're going to try. Don't hold me to that, but we're going to try. Depends on the weather conditions. We're expecting some gnarly thunderstorms later this afternoon, so that may wreak a little bit of havoc with the satellite system. You know how all that technology stuff is. So we're going to do our best. Warfare Racing, Danny Smith is slated number 33. We do run odds first, then evens. So it's 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. You get it. And then once we get to the end, which is Danny Smith, 33, then we go back. Look, we've talked about how we're at Windrock Park. We've also talked about Scott GoForth quite a bit. And his ears must have been ringing because we've got, come here, girl. We've got Mr. Scott GoForth of GoForth Tires.
Hello, everybody.
Man, what is going on, Scotty? Too hot.
We're doing good. How about you, Dave?
Man, I'm trying to shame Nikki in here. I want to see some Cam.
Cam's on side. He's down there in the trailer. So they're watching Jurassic Park, I think.
Man, you're feeling good this morning, man. All smiles, feeling good.
Yeah, ready to go.
It's a slick hill this morning.
Yes, sir. A lot of mud.
How's that motor? I know all week long you're talking about that motor being on point.
I'm glad you brought that up.
Come on.
We thought we was losing communication with the crank signal or the crank trigger. We searched it all day Wednesday. I want to thank Sam Daffron, Nick Soulsby, and LeBron for getting me in down there to get that fixed. Come to find out, we had the injector harness and the coil harness wire tied together, causing static interference. So at 100% duty cycle on the injectors, they were turning off. So they were getting confused or didn't like the noise or whatnot. So we got that fixed up, and we made some really good numbers. So we'll see what she can do on the hill today.
So what are your predictions for today? I mean, you saw the first run. Did you actually see Little Tim run?
I did. I seen Little Tim run. I like the trees. They catchy.
What a run he was having, son.
Yeah, he was going good.
Whoa, here we go. Here's my man, Stephen Rogers in the It's Stephen.
If you say so, Dave.
So recovery's almost done. We got Stephen Rogers in his new Jimmy Smith buggy. The buggy's name is Unloyal. And man, what
good
a
looking buggy, ain't it?
It's a really good looking buggy, and what a race family that is.
Yeah, they all race, I think. They're all here, the whole family. We got a lot of fans here today. We'd like to thank Windrock Park, Clyde, the whole crew, Southern Rock Racing. Love you too, honey.
Hey, by the way, Miss Becky, that's right, Miss Becky Tanner, we want to wish you a happy birthday, but somebody real special just stuck his head in the trailer and wanted to wish you a happy birthday. Your son, Bobby. Ma'am, we wish you the happiest of birthdays today.
She done good with him, didn't she?
I tell you what, she didn't know, but
there was something in that cereal, wasn't it? All right, y'all have good. We're going to go out here and stay out of the mud.
No, come on, Scott. You don't understand.
Thanks, Scott.
Be good, brother. Scott,
Hey,
go for it.
Clark Cooper, the run-in order is done by draw. So we do not choose where Timmy Cameron goes in the run-in order. We draw numbers. Just so everybody knows.
Oh, yeah, Sarge GoForth. You know we love you, the whole GoForth clan. Such a staple in the racing community. My boy Jamie Cold Iron, the whole Refurb crew checking in from Kentucky. You know, we talked about it all day yesterday. Jamie has had such terrible luck, but you know,
my goodness,
it's racing.
It is. It's part
racing.
of it.
And you know, he's not going to let it get him down. He's fighting, and he's in this fight, and he's still in the fight.
He's committed.
Race season just began. We want to welcome everybody. The clock is hot, ladies and gentlemen. Our second runner of the day, Stephen Rogers. Y'all hit the share button for me now. Hit the share button if you love some rock bouncing people. Hit that love button. Woo!
That hill's slick. Look at him sliding down. Man, momentum is going to mean everything today. Momentum and some motor.
Out the top.
Jamie Cold Iron, where are you at? I got a handful of mud for you. 41.28. That was Stephen Rogers in his Unloyal buggy.
That was the first person out the top, and we have a 41.28, baby. Stephen Rogers in the lead. I tell you what, it looks like that top part's going to be easy. Timmy Cameron. Who was the person that said
Timmy was at the back of the pack?
Yeah, at all these events, Timmy's going to race at the back. Yeah, no.
Not how it works.
No. Timmy Cameron, baby. Hey, if you love some TC racing, hit that share button, baby.
Jerry Foley, you know we always having fun.
My boy Jerry. Now, if any of you are following Timmy or Southern Rock Racing, You've seen the interviews where he says, all I'm trying to do is get out the top and make 2 hills every race.
Yep.
He's running that ragged edge, but he's erring on the side of safety and caution.
He's aiming for some consistency this season.
What's up, Michael Anthony? That's right, there goes Ray Merrill.
Ethan Martin, you are right. This hill, standing at the bottom and looking up, is nasty. It's steep, and it is incredibly muddy and slick today. And, of course, we always say it, but it's true. The cameras do not do it justice.
And we want to thank everybody at the park right now for coming on out. We've got a pretty large audience in attendance.
There's some dedicated spectators out here today.
I tell you what, we're not talking about a few hundred either. It's unbelievable how many people came out to watch today.
Hey, Brian Ford, no, you have not missed Gold Rush. So far, we've only had Lil Tim Bacon, who had a rollover at the top of the hill, and then we just watched Steven Rogers complete the hill. Tim Cameron is our 3rd competitor on this hill for today.
Yeah.
So if you're just joining us, stay tuned, because there's a lot more coming.
Ooh, that big block sounds good. Oh, me. Everybody's watching. Everybody's watching what he's going to do.
You think he's about to show everyone else the line for the rest of the day?
Yeah. I talked with Tim Cameron Sr. earlier today, and he's excited. Needless to say, he's a TC Racing fan.
Of course. Probably #1 fan.
#1 fan.
I don't know. Timmy's got a lot of #1
Next
fans.
to Tim, yeah. Next to Mr. Merrill. What is the rain forecast?
Well, it's here.
All right, we appreciate you guys sharing. You know we're not charging for this event. We just appreciate you spreading the word and showing love for these drivers. Look at Timmy looking at that hill. Danny Smith looking on, along with the Sorensens, Will Stewart. We got Brian Bebo Watt here from Bouncer Life. What's going on, brother? All right, they're working on the hill. No, Bobby Tanner is not gone yet. There have only been 2 people that have run on Hill 1, and that's Lil Tim Bacon from TBR. He did not finish. We had to recover him. That recovery took about 30 minutes, 25 minutes. And then we have Steven Rogers, who's currently our leader with a 41.28. And we have Tim Cameron on the line. He's not going to go until you hit that share button, y'all. Well, yeah, he is. So, Bree, what's your prediction?
Man, I don't know, Dave, because every time we say that we've got some super hard hill out here, these guys just make it look easy.
I don't know.
But today it really does look hard.
We had a seasoned vet. We had one of the Bacon crew.
It's true.
Just, ooh, it was rough.
That was not how he wanted to start this race, I'm sure.
Now, that would have been a hell of a run.
It would have, yeah.
So it's a very, very, very fine line, because it looks like at the very top of the hill, before coming out the top,
yep,
it just pulls you to the right into those trees, as we saw with both Lil Tim and Steven Rogers. So it's going to be interesting to see how far left Timmy goes.
Yep.
Hey, can you guys hear that? You know, we've got Timmy's motor. We've got the mics out there so you can hear the action. And we're going to try to work on some smell-o-vision so you can smell this race fuel. Woo, this race gas is something. Got some of that sweet purple for you.
Nothing like the smell of race fuel in the morning.
All right, what's Timmy going to run? We've got 18 seconds,
Dave,
13 seconds,
look at that crowd of
24
people out
seconds.
there.
Look at that.
Wow.
They are calling for freaking tornadoes, and we've got 1,500, 2,000 of the craziest people made the Mecca, made the trip to East Tennessee to see this craziness. We've got a 25. What's he going to do? The temperature, Kyle Hankins, it's freaking cold, baby. It's cold.
Yeah, I was told 60 degrees today. I'm severely disappointed right now. It's probably low 40s.
Hey, and once again, Becky Tanner, if you're watching, ma'am, happy birthday. Have the sweetest of birthdays. Your son, Bobby, he wishes you a happy birthday, ma'am. As do we all from the Southern Rock Racing Series. All right, Brandon, Wheel Doctor calling a 16.8 for Timmy Cameron's run.
Woo!
Woo, 38 seconds.
That'll be smoking.
All right. All right, Timmy Cameron on the line. What are we waiting on, Clyde? All righty, we're waiting on a confirmation on a course clear. Look, as much fun as this stuff is, it's always safety first. Southern Rock Racing has always been the forefront of pushing the envelope as far as safety goes. If there's something that just doesn't look right, feel right, smell right, we check it out. Better safe than sorry.
That's
right.
No, he said I'm 12. I go 12 after. So 12 after. Yeah.
Nathan,
right.
thanks for joining us from Italy.
Look like Danny Smith.
Now, look at Danny out there probably going to go join the recovery crew.
With
even
a bad
after
foot.
He said he wasn't. He can't help himself.
He had plantar's warts. Is that what he said?
Something like that.
All right, everybody. For those of you just tuning in, my name is Dave Z.
I'm Bree Molitor.
And you are watching the Southern Region opener of the National Rock Racing Association points race, baby. This is for the national championship. This is the second race overall. We knocked our first one out 2 weeks ago in Bridgeport, Texas. We're going to be at Wildcat Off-Road Park for the first race in the Northern Series in a couple of weeks, it seems like, right? About 3 weeks?
I think it's 3 weeks.
2.5, 3 weeks. So if you're in the Kentucky region, heck, if you're not in the Kentucky area, come on out to Wildcat.
Make yourself in the Kentucky region.
It's a freaking gorgeous park, isn't it,
It
Bree?
is, it is. And if you missed it for today, we're here at Oliver Springs, Tennessee at Windrock Park, enjoying some lovely spring
Yes.
weather.
Oh, yeah. Listen to that Holy moly!
17.09 for Timmy Cameron. Smoked
All right.
it.
We had some people close. We
did.
17-second run, baby. Timmy Cameron lays it down, but we have some of the fastest in the world coming up. And here comes a really good friend of mine, Michael Welch from Chubb Racing. He's representing Tennessee City. Look, if you need a metal building or a shop house built, erected, if you will, Chubb can erect it for you. I mean, Michael Welch, you know. I'm just saying. It's, you know what I mean. Y'all know what I mean.
Well put, Dave.
I apologize.
Now, what do you think's going through Mike's head while he's sitting there on the starting line after just watching Timmy?
About how he
Smoke
needs
that
to.
hill.
He's actually the one building Timmy's shop house right now on his new compound. Yeah.
Nice.
So if it's good enough for Tim Cameron, you need to look him up. Michael Welch. He will hook you up. If you mention the Southern Rock Racing Series, I bet he'll throw you a little bit of a deal.
Yeah, that's always a good thing.
Absolutely.
So hopefully Mike's got some a little inspiration now
And
to hammer down on this hill.
Speaking of inspiration, the Showgirl buggy, Adam Ringer's buggy, was the inspiration for his buggy, the Chubb buggy,
Oh yeah, that's right.
which is a big old Rockwell buggy.
what?
They were all together yesterday. We put him in.
Oh, remove the number again. Every time. Cool.
All right, guys, we are working on getting the course cleared.
Mike Welch was our 2018 Rookie of the Year. He's an exciting driver. He's dedicated, and boy, he comes with a crew that's always willing to lend a hand. They have a good time. Great folks.
James, no, the Chubb buggy has always been green and silver.
Man, I tell you what, there's this chick named Angie, and Angie Sewell, and it's kind of her birthday today.
Uh-huh, another birthday today.
I hear she's 62 years old. Angie, happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
Happy 62nd. Does this mean your retirement's starting, Angie? She's out here at Windrock herself. So, hey, party on. Have a good time. We appreciate you coming out in the weather. Love y'all. Happy birthday to you. And your boy Daniel loves you.
Todd, no. Ryan Webb has not run yet. So far, we have had Lil Tim Bacon, Steven Rogers, and Tim Cameron go. We have Michael Welch on the line. So if you're just tuning in, you haven't missed too much yet. Got a full day of racing ahead of us here at Windrock Park in East Tennessee. We are waiting on the all clear from our course managers right now.
And no, Chubb has always been green. Oh, sorry. My bad.
Hey, Joe, you got a short, the front right there is flickering.
Chubb is going to hit it hard. I guarantee it.
Come on, Mike. Staying it. Come on, good night.
That's what's up,
Yeah.
Mike. That's my freaking guy right there.
23.27.
That's what I'm talking
Good for
about.
him.
Heck yeah.
Andrew, we've got around 30 to 30, about 30-ish racers today.
Right. I think Richie Keith is trying to find a rental right now, but some of the other drivers, they're kind of contemplating. They're like, it's Richie Keith. Heck, I've seen him drive before. I've seen that YouTube reel.
I think Richie said he's just here to hang out today, but I don't know. We've heard that before from people, and sometimes it's hard to resist once those motors start singing.
Now that's Justin Hoback working the line right there. He pulls double duty. He's one half of Hoback Racing, and we want to thank all of our recovery crew and all of the folks that put this together, who volunteer their time, brave it out in the elements, take care of business, make sure everybody's safe. If you see somebody in an RCV recovery crew vest, if you see somebody volunteering, helping out, you're at one of these races, man, give them a pat on the back, send them a water, do something, man. They really leave it out there, and we appreciate them. And we appreciate you all for tuning in. My name is Dave Z.
I'm Bree Molitor.
And you are watching the 2019 Southern Region race live, sponsored by GoForth Tire.
Oh, you got your boy Matt Holt pulling up to the line, Dave.
Yeah. Now, we've been giving Matt Holt hell for about a year, but he finally found his right foot in Texas a couple of weeks ago. So I'm really anxious to see if he's able to hold it today. Take it off. This is a Dana 60 buggy with a stock 5.3 motor. He's going to need to hold it. Hell yeah.
Stay in it, Matt. Come on.
Come on, Matt.
Need that momentum.
Come on, Matt.
Uh-oh.
No.
It's not looking good.
It's farther forward. There you go. Back up, get your run at it, Matt.
You're going to need to hit it.
Curtis
hit it,
Paglish,
son.
we can't wait to see what kind of shots you're getting.
Now he's just playing. Matt, you're just playing now. Stay in it. And this is Matt Holt. He made his way all the way down from Illinois to be here. He's racing for high society off-road. There you go. There you go, son.
Stay in it. Come on, come on.
There you go.
Don't
Got
stop.
it.
Don't stop.
Yes. Come on, son.
Don't let out. Ah.
There you go.
Oh, incoming.
Now, for those of you wondering why that camera just cut out, he's getting pelted
You
with
might have
rocks.
noticed the mud slinging at him there. Well, Matt's got himself into a tough spot now.
So we're going to pick back up with camera 2 in a minute. There you go, Matt. What's up, Bell Buckle, Tennessee? You are, everybody out there, y'all are watching live from Windrock Park in Tennessee. This is the Southern Region season opener for the National Rock Racing Association's Championship Cup Series. And we have Matt Holt racing out of Illinois with his baby Dana 60 buggy that he built with his own 2 hands. Trying to get up the very, very last obstacle on this nasty hill. Look at this.
CJ, thanks for looking on the bright side for us.
Ooh, he's giving it hell.
Come on, man. You can do it.
I think they're about to shut him down so he doesn't dig it all out. Because if he digs it out, I'm going to tell you what, he gets down, he's going to get some looks from the other drivers, isn't he?
You get more than looks.
Yeah. We may need to put a security detail on him.
Nobody wants this hill being harder than it already is.
Oh, look at this. Oh, boy. Oh, he's making another run.
He
This
wants
ain't
it.
good.
Brian Ford, I'm trying to get him to. Life gets busy, but we'll see if I can't get him back out here again one of these days.
All right, it looks like he's turning around. Woo!
Shout out to Bruce Dobb, who is doing rescue on the hill here today. Thank you for your time and your effort, sir. We sure appreciate everybody here who helps make these races happen.
I know every other driver at the bottom of the hill right now is wondering how dug out it is right now.
Oh, they'll find out when they get up there, Dave.
I wonder how much Timmy paid Matt. That'll be the next rumor going around the internet.
Oh boy.
Timmy slid Matt a couple hundred to dig it out. Hey, look at this.
This is how rumors get started, folks.
We've got Aaron Miller, the hill killer, in that nasty cockroach.
Crawling up this hill.
Look at those 46s working.
If ever there was the right kind of terrain for those tires, I think this is it.
I don't think he spun a tire yet. Wow, that's working, son.
Keep going, keep going. Nice. 23.54.
23.54 for the cockroach. I'm saying here, Aaron Miller's wide going.
Hell yeah.
Andy, we've got about 30 drivers today. Give or take a few.
All right. So we're going to let you guys know exactly where everybody's at. We've got Timmy Cameron leading the pack on Hill 1 with a 17:09. Hold on one sec.
This should be Jack Porter on the line.
Which one we got? Middle racer, Jack Porter.
All right. So Timmy Cameron has the time to beat. It's a 17:09. Mike Welch from the Chubb Racing Team in second place. Ron Miller with a 23:54 and Steven Rogers with a 41:28. Hey y'all, I need you to do me a huge favor, please. If you haven't shared yet, hit that share button, hit that like button.
Now Screaming Blue is pulling double duty today. We got Jack Porter of Venom Racing.
That's our guy.
And there right now at Jack Attack. That's
Jack
what
Attack.
it is, Dave.
That's our guy.
We haven't had a Jack Attack in a while. Good to see him
We
back
can't tell
in the
them what a
buggy.
Jack Attack is either, can we? I'm just saying.
Jack's about to attack this hill.
For real. Got Camp Crocker checking in from Cop 4x4. If you're one of the 5 people that don't know what Cop 4x4 is, you need to go check it out on Facebook. Type in Cop 4x4 and go like the freaking page. We appreciate it, baby. All right, here we go. Look, Jack had a really bad run at the Hammers this year. Had a busted axle.
Blue's got a little character, that's for sure.
Something wrong with that camera, Claude.
Come on, Jack.
I don't know if the battery's low or not.
Oh, looks like he overshot the turn a little bit.
We're gonna get camera number 2 taking care of people, so don't worry about it. 3217 for Jack Porter. So Venom Racing with a 3217. Welcome, everybody. When's Timmy racing? Oh,
he's nice. We
all
got
right,
a special guest. If you didn't just hear him, that was. Hey, you want to say your name and how old you are for everybody?
So, my name is 3.
And what's your name?
Cutter Wayne.
Cutter Wayne is 3 years old, and he is joining us.
My real name is Sorensen.
Cutter Wayne Sorensen, to be precise.
and his daddy's on the line.
And my daddy's Sorensen too.
Daddy's on the line. Timmy Sorensen on the line, racing that brand new money shot buggy. Listen to that turbo, baby.
Daddy's gonna race the money, right, Daddy?
There he goes. Let's see what he does.
Come on, Tim.
Big
This is the only seat time that he has. Timmy has 0 seat time.
Things aren't sounding real great.
Momentum. Need a little momentum. You people have to understand something. The only seat time that Tim has is driving it onto the trailer.
Look at him sliding that mud.
So, as far as shock tuning, there's been 0 suspension tuning. There he goes. There you go.
Come on, stay in it. Don't stop yet. Oh, look at it go.
My daddy has a new racing suit on.
He does.
There you go.
Oh man, and you can just see him in there working that steering wheel back and forth.
Yup.
He's so slick and slinging that buggy all over on this hill.
Oh, there's more than that.
They're getting some of that slick, chunky mud worked off that hill there now.
Yeah.
It might not be so bad.
There you go. There you go. Good job, Timmy.
Yes, yes.
Hey, if you guys didn't notice, he was hitting the rev limiter a little bit.
He made it.
What do you want to say to Daddy, Cutter?
Good job, Daddy.
118.61.
118.61. Looks like we've got the Kryptonite and Cutter's favorite color.
We've got the Agnes buggy on the line. Team Kryptonite, piloted by Mr. Webb, Mr. Ryan Webb. I had to give a special. I had to give him some special instructions. Look, if you guys see that rear steer going this morning, this run, he didn't listen to me.
Now, we were told that Aaron Selden wanted to be here, but he had a very important competition that he couldn't miss.
I thought it was hot yoga. He had a hot yoga.
I think it was salsa dancing.
Yeah, he was doing some salsa dancing.
Competitive salsa dancing this weekend.
Yeah.
So he sent Ryan in his place.
I thought he had some hot. I thought he had some hot yoga that he was doing.
Who knows? Who knows?
Hey, but yeah, huge shout out to all the Timmy Chuck Racing fans. That was a heck of a learning experience. Can't wait to see him on Hill 2. The Agnes buggy, sporting some of those new USD sticky tires. Man, for those of you just tuning in, my name is Dave Z.
And I'm Bree Molitor. And we're here at Windrock Park in Oliver Springs, Tennessee. Today we are just about a quarter of the way through our list of drivers for the day. So if you're just joining us, there's plenty more to come. We've got Ryan Webb in the Agnes buggy, the Kryptonite Racing buggy, sitting on the line, waiting on go. Once we get a course clear, this hill is his.
Course is hot, baby.
Sounded good.
There you go, Ryan. Hell, yes.
Oh,
dug out right there, Breeze. But you know what I noticed, Breeze? Ryan's looking real comfortable behind the wheel right now. And Matt Holt dug it out for everybody. And the reason I said that, Matt Holt just popped his head in the door, man. It's getting slick out there, man.
48.70 for the Kryptonite Customs Racing Team.
Hey, Matt, come here first. You got 2 seconds?
For you, Dave Z, I always have 2 seconds.
All right, so it looks like we got Big Red on the line. Yes, Big Red. I wonder why they call it Big Red.
Yeah, I tell him this buggy is illegal every time I see it because it has a cooler in the back and he has a place for cup holder. I said, anybody that has cup holders, that is not a race car. That should not be allowed. And then usually he beats me by a significantly amount. So then I ride him even worse.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have Matt Holt from High Society Off-Road joining us today. Matt, what was it like up there, brother?
What's up? Obviously, it's starting to sprinkle out there. They're saying around 11 o'clock or noon it's going to start pouring down rain. So that second course you are not going to want to miss because there's about a 6-foot straight ledge that's rock. So it's going to be a fully committed course. It's going to be a pretty awesome course. You definitely don't want to miss it, and it's going to be a pretty good time.
Now I know we also had a bunch of people asking about the cockroach buggy. We've got Aaron Miller, the hill killer, in here on deck. Hold on, Matt. Where you going, Matt?
Hey,
Matt trying to run. Matt trying to run away. I'm just saying who we have on deck in here.
That cockroach buggy is nothing to make fun of. I tell you what, he rode a wheelie at the last race, literally halfway up the hill. I was like, man, he was doing work.
Thanks, Matt.
Hey, no problem.
Hey, you got anybody that you want to thank?
Yes,
Matt?
obviously we have some awesome marketing partners, not just with the Southern Rock Racing Series, but also with Matt Holt Racing. So huge shout out to Warren Winch. They teamed up with us last year, and then they also re-upped with us this year. They keep us going, and obviously, as you can see today, recovery has been a huge issue, so you definitely want to have good stuff when you're recovering people. So shout out to Warren Winch. Icebox Performance, they take care of all of our needs. Obviously, when you're on that hill and you're wide open throttle, bouncing it, off the rev limiter, you want to have something that's going to stay cool and keep your engine at obviously optimal performance.
Heck yeah.
And then 300 degrees below, they also do all of our cryo treating for us, which again help us have great parts to keep us, on the course to where we can really go out and bang on it hard. So,
hey, where can they find you on social media, Matt?
Matt, it's M Holt, MHOLT 13, Matt Holt 13 on Instagram, and then just Matt Holt Racing on Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, Pinterest. I think we do them all.
Tinder, Grindr.
Yeah, Grindr. All of them. Which are, yeah. We take sponsorships. We really try to make it work.
This just took a weird turn.
No, it's definitely a slick course out there, and it's awesome because obviously you get to really hear those cars sing today. So,
brother, we're real glad you found that right foot. Thanks for putting on the show.
Good time.
Can't wait to see you on the hill too, brother.
Thanks, Matt.
All right. Now look, we got the hill killer, the blood spiller, the lady thriller. We've got Aaron Miller, baby. What's going on, buddy?
Having the time of my life. What are you talking about?
Look at this, man. We got some bacon. Can you smell it?
I can smell it. Wow.
Big Tim bacon with Big Red. Now his son, Lil Tim, had some problems a little bit earlier. He was the first to run.
Those bacons are some nice guys.
Man, they are.
Top notch.
Look at that. Look at that smooth run. Papa Bacon showing them all how to do it.
Well, he just walked right up there.
I tried to walk it.
25-40. 25-40 for Big Tim.
Now, it looks to me like the top layer of the slickest mud has gotten spun off up on that hill now, and it's actually maybe got some improved traction up there.
It ate pretty good when I got up the top. When it came down, it was slick, but it was trying to eat, so I think there's some traction I already had. But I got them big dig tires, and today I think the dig tires are what's going to make the difference.
I said if any terrain was suited for those tires, that's what we've got here today.
Hey, Aaron, you know what place you're in?
I do not.
All right, let's do this before anything can change because all right, we've got Tim Cameron, the time to beat, in the #1 slot with a 17:09.
Okay.
Mike Welch, second place, representing Tennessee City. Second place, Mr. Aaron Miller. Aaron Miller in third place with a 23.54. Big Tim Bacon in fourth, baby. We've got Jack Porter in fifth. Stephen Rogers currently in sixth. Kryptonite Customs in seventh. And rounding off eighth place, we have Timmy Chuck Racing. Tim Bacon, Lil Tim Bacon was a DNF. Brother, you want to tell everybody a little bit about yourself? You're new to this racing scene.
Yeah.
What's going on, man? How did you get into this?
Sure, man. Just like everybody else, lifetime nut. You know, love to play, love to tear stuff up. You know, and a couple years ago, I saw, I think it was the $10,000 bounty hill from hell or something like that, and I thought, I can't believe this exists, and I didn't know about it, and I'm supposed to be there.
Well,
So-
you're no stranger to adrenaline,
Yes,
correct?
sir. Yes,
What
sir.
you been doing, man? I mean, what's your claim to fame? They call you the blood spiller. How'd you get that? I'm just, hey, let's go. We're going into the vault, brother.
I don't spill blood. I like to break ankles, you know, and do a little choking every now and then, some arm bars.
So you did a little MMA.
Done some martial arts pretty much most of my life, and yeah, I'm doing Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu right now, competing in tournaments. Like, that's that attitude buggy, right?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, you can hear
How
that.
did you know?
Recognize
Good
that
God.
sound anyway.
That's great, man. Yeah, I love anything that's kind of scary, kind of. You know, I just dig that stuff, you know. I mean, I like to do crazy things. So.
Come on, Matt. There it is. Oh, hit that tree.
It is really narrow at the top, and you've got to make a 90-degree turn, you know. And then there's just a small little area, so it's.
That turn at the top has definitely been giving everybody a little trouble today.
We got 3.81
How many drivers do we have today?
Good, about 30.
Oh, crap. There was less than a quarter second between Aaron Miller and Matt Schisler. Aaron Miller is still in third place,
All
baby.
right.
And what a run by Matt. Matt had, Matt, he was it's smoke and run when he hit that tree at the top. Man, what is it? Yeah. What did it feel like, man? What did that hill
Man, it
feel
feels like
brother?
America. That's what it feels like. That's what it feels like. There's not a more American feeling I ever had than sitting in that rock bouncer and hammering down.
Hey, if you love Aaron Miller, if you love America,
That's right.
If you love rock bouncing, kids, if you love, well, I had to catch myself. If you love it, baby, hit that share button, hit the like button. Man,
man.
Where can they find you on social media? Anywhere?
I got an Instagram, Aaron Miller 8935.
Man, everybody got the gram.
I know.
What was it again, brother?
Aaron Aaron Miller MILL.
Aaron Miller.
Yes, sir. 8935.
8935.
Yes,
Man,
sir.
you do a little fitness stuff, don't you? Can we talk about that?
What am I
Not
going to
yet.
say?
I don't-
It's better. You know, if you're doing Brazilian
Woo! Scott Layman, baby, from L&S Racing.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that big Rockwell.
Oh, man.
That's Scott Layman.
with them cut boggers on the back.
Or somebody.
Yeah. No, yeah. In the jiu-jitsu tournament, you know, there's somebody trying to choke me or hurt me. So yeah, muscles are good.
I'm sorry, that's his partner, Blake Schultz, behind the wheel. That's Scott's partner, Blake, behind the wheel.
It's a good-looking buggy for sure. A lot of good-looking buggies here.
Hey, most of them out here.
And all the drivers, you know, I'm new to this, but met all the drivers, and everybody's real great. You know, the fans are great. I'm just happy as I could be.
What was the inspiration for the cockroach buggy, man?
Well, you know, the buggy, the whole build got kind of out of control, which I think a lot of buggies do.
Pretty typical.
You know, and it just got to where we were talking about it one day, and you know, like with the SCS transfer case, and then the big axles I got, we'll all be dead and gone, and that buggy's still gonna be here, just like the cockroaches.
Amen.
You know, so that's how it is.
Come on, Blake. Blake needs to make that hard left and break that beam. Looks like he's having a little bit of problem with that steering.
It's no joke, 90 degrees. It's not a little turn.
90.23.
And we want to welcome everybody out to Windrock Park with the SRRS. It is the first Southern race in the region.
I was impressed with the amenities here at the park. I've never been to Windrock before.
Really?
Yeah, this is one of the nicer places I've been to, you know.
For sure. So Brother, what can we expect for the rest of the year, man? You're going to have a good time,
I'm going to have a
obviously.
good time. My goal is to get in the bouncer and have no regrets when I'm done. I want to be an old man and watch these and be happy with what I did. So I'm going to get in there. I'm going to go fast. I'm going to wreck a lot, and that's what's going to happen.
Look, you need to look Aaron up on the gram. I'm sure we'll get some sort of Facebook page going soon.
I think so.
Yeah, if I was a bet man, oh boy, look at Scott's face.
Yeah, got the
look at that
eye of the
right
tiger
there
on that bad boy. Look at that.
Oh boy.
He says game time.
He wants Bobby to pray with him. Hang on a second. Look, this is what it's about right here. This is what it's about, Bobby Tanner. Y'all say a prayer with Bobby Tanner for Scott GoForth.
Not the most important thing we do out here.
I agree with you.
You know it's going to be a good day when you start off with a prayer and the national anthem.
That's true.
We love you,
And
Scott
then a big run
GoForth.
right off the bat.
That's right.
And we've got the rum runner on the line.
Now, he's got a new motor in that this year, doesn't he? He's got a bigger motor?
He sure does.
Yeah.
And it's rowdy. Brandon Davis is. We've got Brandon Davis right outside. He is watching it. There it is, Scott.
Yeah.
Smooth.
I'm gonna take that line to the right.
Come on now,
Looks
Scott.
like you didn't quite get lined up the way you wanted to hit that last
Kind of
turn.
pitches you funny when you come around that corner.
And the only way, just
Yeah,
like
come
we've
on,
seen
come
with the
on.
past two drivers, you have to
Nice.
hit that with momentum at this point. It is dug out.
I'm gonna get out of here. It's nice to see you
31.95.
guys.
Thanks for joining us, Aaron.
Aaron, make sure we catch up before it's over.
Yes, sir.
What was that, a 31.95? 31.95? Yeah. Okay. Brandon, when do you run?
I'm towards the end of this pack.
Okay. You have 5 minutes? Look, I'm leaving you with calls. 5 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, we got Danny Smith on the line. Danny Smith, Warfare Racing. Man, he's making his comeback. He said he is back. We have Brandon Davis co-hosting for a few while Bree steps out for a minute. What's up, Brando?
For a few brief minutes, I'll be here. Danny is about to send it. He told me earlier he's going for it. He has nothing to lose.
Man, what do you think about these reject fab buggies, man?
That's some clean looking rigs. I like it. And they work good.
And they're from Alabama.
And they're from Bama.
What's up? Hey, if anybody has any questions for Brandon Davis, now's the time. I mean, he hasn't run the first hill yet. He's been watching intently. What's it about today? Momentum?
I think this is definitely a momentum hill, and I mean, it's so sloppy up there, you're not going to be able to drive where you want to, but momentum will get you up there. Here we go.
It's going to be interesting to see how ragged he runs. Beautiful.
That's a good
Picture
run.
perfect.
Good run.
Picture perfect. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have a new second place. He almost overtook Timmy Cameron. He was in here earlier talking about racing pockets and that he couldn't compete. But I tell you what, he sure as hell can. Currently, Danny's in second place. Timmy's in first with the time to beat was 17:09. Now, I want you to understand the levity of this. Danny's buggy's name is the Liberty Buggy. He just ran a 1776. I swear to you, if you don't believe in God, you need to get some Jesus. I'm telling you, what are the chances? The Liberty Buggy ran a 1776. You can't make this stuff up.
That's pretty cool. That's good stuff.
Holy crap.
He had a good, smooth run. That was impressive. No.
Trip Pullen. That name sounds familiar. I should know that.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Trip Pullen.
You should know that too.
Sounds familiar.
Yeah. Yeah, I think little buggy. You got the little buggy, the big buggy.
Yes, Trip. I brought my rig today. It's just y'all's events. I don't take them to.
And we've got Larry Crowe. We talked about it. He came in 6th overall in Texas. Wow. Wow. 1975, people. Look, I talked with him before. He was really antsy. He wanted to have a good time. He wasn't really sure about the hill. And boy, I tell you what, Larry Crowe showed up to play today, baby. He's currently sitting in 3rd place overall behind Danny Smith, and the leader, a guy from Franklin, Tennessee. You might know him. His name is Mr. Tim Cameron, with the time to beat 17:09. Now, I'm sitting next to the guy. I'm not gonna Ricky Bobby him, but we're sitting next to the guy that could, I don't know, he's the odds-on favorite to take this hill, Mr. Brandon Davis.
Yeah, I'm gonna try, redeem myself from yesterday. Running the Razor didn't put down. Neither one of my runs were good, so I really want to try and do something today.
Well, sir, you're in good company, because yesterday it was slick as snot out there. It was anybody's race. It was a tough course. And look at this. We've got
Ranger.
Old showgirl on the line. Look at Adam.
He's ready, ain't he? Doing a little dance.
Yes, sir. Man, for such an older buggy, man, he's so competitive, man.
Yeah, that buggy still does really good, and it is still got some old stuff on it, old parts.
Oh, showgirl!
Showgirl, get her done,
with
son.
a run! 1995, 1995. And it looks like somewhere between 17 and 19. That's where everybody's hanging right now. They all found their stride, and I got Brandon Davis sitting next to me just watching it. He's gonna fine-tune it, baby. Right now, Timmy Cameron in first with a 17:09, followed by Danny Smith, Larry Crowe, and in 4th place, Adam Ringer. Rounding out the top 5 is my boy, the man from Tennessee City, Tennessee, Mr. Mike Welch from Chubb Racing. What a day of rock bouncing, hill killing. Hey man, it's not every day that we got this opportunity with Brandon Davis. If any of you got any questions for him about the buggy, unfinished business. Now, stepping to the line, we got John Allen Campbell. Man, he wanted me to give a shout out to Prime Restoration out of Memphis, doing all of his taking care of all of the SRRS trophies. They're going to be taking care of John's buggy. Go give him a call. Tell him John Campbell sent you. Y'all need to watch this. This is going to be turbo-licious. This is another reject fab buggy. We've already seen a couple. We've seen Danny Smith and his. Now, John Allen's been hill killing since he was a little kid. He spent his days at Pickwick Lake, at Dry Creek, killing hills there. And he is fully representing West Tennessee. Look at this. Danny Smith. in the Liberty buggy. That's what America sounds like, people. Ooh! Got that bad jump. Gotta stay to the left. Gotta stay to the left.
You know, Dave, I just stepped out of the trailer for a minute and I looked at this hill, and it is insane what it looks like in person compared to what it looks like on camera.
Ah.
So much steeper and crazier in person.
John Allen Campbell with a 37.49. We appreciate everybody tuning in. My name is Dave Z.
I'm Bree Molitor. And we are here at Windrock Park in Oliver Springs, Tennessee. We are about halfway through our first hill today for the bouncer class.
We've got my guy Jay Storrs in Showstopper 2. Man, what a nice feller this is. And Jay's out to have a good time. He was in 10th. He ended up in 10th place in Texas. He wasn't expecting that. He had a couple of smooth runs, and Jay Storrs caught up with him yesterday. He's working on dialing in those shocks, Bree.
We're gonna see what happens today then.
Come on, Jay. That's it, Jay. On 3 wheels. Time.
25.08. Jay Storrs.
All right, everybody, look. This is not a pay-per-view. They're saying, hey, you guys need to do a pay-per-view. Charge these people to watch this. To heck with that. All we need is a little bit of love. All we need is a little bit of love by you guys hitting the share button for us, all right? Show these drivers some love. Hey, Hey, we got another one of Alabama's sons checking in. We've got Cash LaCroix checking in, and what a tumble he took yesterday. I mean, that's some highlight reel stuff. But I'm gonna tell you right now, just like a true champion, he dusted himself off, got back on that horse.
He came right back and laid down a smoking time, his second chance at that course.
So we've got Heath Lawler checking in. Traps, what's up, Heath?
All right, we got Brian, Mr. Bebo Watt.
He's from the Bouncer Life Facebook group. Y'all need to check that out. Family-friendly group. Learn all about this Bouncer Life.
Oh!
Bebo!
Oh!
No, reverse! Bebo Watt! Bebo Watt.
Oh, man.
Look at that. Timmy Cameron. Timmy Cameron first on the scene.
Photos out of that.
I tell you what. Ain't no family like the off-road family.
That's right. That's why we do what we do.
Brian Bebo Watt. So We appreciate everybody tuning in. We are just getting going. We're just getting going good today, baby. My name's Dave Z. I'm hanging out with Green Molitor at Windrock Park in Oliver Springs, Tennessee. Scott GoForth, the GoForth Tire, sponsoring this race, stepping up. This is the season opener for the Southern region.
That's right. We were in Texas a couple weeks ago, kicking things off for the Central Series, and
our season opener for the Northern Series is in a few weeks at Wildcat Off-Road Park.
3 weeks, y'all. Put it on your calendars.
Man, this points race is something else. You know, there's some, you know, a 2-race series, a 3-race series, 4-race series. That's great. They're a lot of fun, don't get me wrong. But when you have a grueling 10-race series with the best drivers in the world, it takes things to a whole nother level. Chasing them points, they really, I mean, they're after every single point, aren't they, Bree?
That's right, and there's no drops this year as we have done in the past. These drivers will have to...
What do you mean by no drops, Bree?
That means if they miss a race for one reason or another, then they don't get points and they don't get to drop that. That goes into their overall score at the end of the season.
So before they had to drop either, well, their lowest scoring, one of their lowest scoring races.
Like when you're in school and you get to drop your lowest grade on a test before it doesn't count to your final grade. Well, they don't get that option this year. Every race counts.
I tell you what, these drivers are having a blast.
Whatever contest you all want to do for the infamous Hammer King of the Hammer Street signs that always get stolen.
Heck yeah. Yeah, let's give one away.
Make them up with a contest. There you go.
Okay.
Well, Big O Dodge Boulevard.
Trail.
Now this is these are some King of the Hammers signs. These are like official. We've got Jeremy from Ultra 4 that just hooked us up. What kind of contest are we going to run today?
I don't know.
Should we run a contest and give this away to one of you today? What do you think? Let's check in. We got 1,000 of you out there watching right now. What do y'all think? Hey, you guys got to hit the share button right now. Huh? Clyde, can we ship that? The shipping weight on it, are we going to ship this? Yeah, we can ship it. We'll ship it to you anywhere in the continental United States. Or if you're going to be at the next race, we'll bring it with us to the next race. If you're not, we'll ship it to you.
What kind of contest should we do, though, Dave?
I don't know.
Huh.
It can't be anything about Timmy Cameron because Ray Merrill would be a shoo-in. Like if you say, what age was Timmy Cameron potty trained? You know, Ray would be like 18 and a half months. You know, he got it down. So nothing about Timmy Cameron. That's out. All right.
Okay.
All right, here's the deal. For hill number 2, what we're going to do, you need to put it in the comments section. Well, first off, we need to get the viewership up a little bit. If we can get it up a couple hundred, and the only way we're going to do that is if you guys share it.
That's right.
Why don't you share it, share the feed, and we will get a contest going. You guys are going to guess the fastest time on hill number 2. Not who's going to get it, but what the fastest time is going to be. And the person who comes the closest. Who's running this? Who's running Scott's run? All right, we got Sam Carter. Uh-oh. Got some carnage.
Oh, no.
That looks like Scott.
It does.
Okay, it is Sam Carter. Sam Carter was in the Rum Runner.
Not sure what happened there, but that puts Sam out on hill 1. And that means we should have, let's see, who should be coming up to the line next?
Hey, you want to put it back on us real quick? Hey, just to let everybody know, we are giving away this freaking awesome King of the Hammers street sign to the person who can guess the fastest time on the next hill. Okay?
Ooh,
That's all you got to do. We've got
we
some
have
17,
another fun.
19.
Bryant Dunnigan says, first person to come to his tent, the Rock Life tent, and tell him who was on the podium yesterday gets a free Rock Life Podium Takeover t-shirt.
Hey, let's see who's listening and watching from the park. First person to the Rock Life tent right now is going to get what?
They get a free t-shirt.
Free t-shirt.
They got to tell Bryant who was on the podium yesterday for the UTV race.
Go.
Thanks, Bryant.
Man, we're giving away all sorts of crap today. Who's running?
Is this Dustin Carter?
Is that Dustin? All right, we got Dustin Carter running. We may need another battery in that Terraday. Oh! That reminded me of Lil Tim Bacon's run.
Well, that's a tough spot.
Oh boy. You're gonna need to gun it, son. Gun it. There you go. There. Oh, that's bad. That was wishbone.
Everybody's been here at some point or another, and it is not a good place to be.
No bueno. And he was looking good up until up. Yeah, that was Dustin Carter. Clyde, one more time for the people just tuning in.
I see James Cantrell up there on the hill.
You want to tell them what they got to do to win this King of the Hammer street sign?
You need to tell us what you predict will be the fastest time on hill 2.
Be sure you're in the second feed.
Yeah,
All
so
right.
that means you're going to have to be watching when we go live for the second hill. And
here's the deal.
remember what time you tell us to.
We're not going to take.
We're
not going to take any times on hill 2. Okay, during that feed.
Okay.
You need to get your times in now.
Yep.
Hit that comment section with the times. Look at all these. 13.45. We are not going to play Price is Right rules. So if you bid over and you're a tenth of a second over, you're in it to win it. Okay. No Price is Right rules. I am not Bob Barker. Danny Smith is in here.
What are you doing, Danny?
If they don't believe in God and they don't believe in divine intervention, the Liberty Buggy with a 1776 run. What the heck?
I think Dave's trying to say, how did that happen? He means it in a nice way.
Yeah, I actually got on the brakes because I was going to be a little faster.
We got Danny Smith. He's currently in second place. Timmy Cameron in first. There's a little less than 3/4 of a second that separate him. Timmy Cameron with a 17:09 is the time to beat on hill number 1. Danny Smith 17:76 in the Liberty Buggy with Larry Crowe with a 19:75 in third. Adam Ringer in that big old fat girl of his, old showgirl, with a 1995. He on the discount
Shortly
rack.
after I was born.
And this makes me happy. I'm gonna tell you.
Shortly after I was born.
This warms my heart. My man from Tennessee City, rounding out 5th place, Mr. Mike Welch in the Chubb Buggy. What a day of freaking racing, Danny Smith.
All
right, hey, Brian said that Robert Shannon got the free shirt. So we've got people out there watching. Good for you, Robert. Thanks, Brian.
Hey, big shout out to all the people at Windrock who showed up, the thousands that came out. It's cold. It's wet. and there's a huge storm looming. Danny, what did you think of that out there, man?
Man, that's the first time I've ever really, what I would consider driving the buggy. We ain't even on the TV. Oh, there we go. That's the first time I've ever drove the buggy, like hard. The Scott Trimarco, the steering was far superior to what I expected it to be. It almost messed me up. It was so easy.
Danny, do you smell that? What do you?
Bacon. I love bacon.
Man, I tell you what.
I wouldn't care if bacon beat me today. That's how much I love bacon.
We have got bacon on the menu, kids.
But if I beat bacon with a 383, they will never live that down.
Hey, do we have any Team Bacon Racing fans out there? TBR fans, baby, where you at?
Like rumbling right now.
Bubba Bacon.
That's first place.
There it is.
Oh,
there it is.
oh,
Later, Tim Cameron. He said later, Tim Cameron. We have a new leader, ladies and gentlemen.
Boom.
What is it? 5.03. He smoked him by a second.
2
2 seconds. Holy crap.
Mine's knocking.
Look,
I really do smell bacon. Do y'all smell that?
I really do smell
I really
bacon
do
too.
smell bacon.
They're running on bacon.
Somebody's cooking at the
But look
food
at this.
truck.
We've got my friend and yours on the line.
If I can find bacon scented fuel freshener, I'm gonna buy it for
This
Bubba.
is it.
They
We got-
probably bacon.
They probably. Mine's got grape in it.
Yeah.
So.
The pina colada is the way to go. That stuff's
Yeah.
good.
Randall's getting ready.
You know you're gonna go end up on
Yes,
that
sir.
hill doing recovery.
Thanks, Danny.
I hope I don't
Hi,
have to do
Danny.
any run. I hope he rolls on that front.
We've got
That's right.
Mr. Randall Key on the line. And for those of you who don't know,
How could they not know Randall Key?
yeah, I mean,
Well, Randall.
Rebecca.
That was Rebecca Bacon making sure that we saw what Bubba just did. Well, Randall has been in this sport as long as anybody, and not only is he one of our most dedicated, committed drivers, Randall is paralyzed from the waist down. Entirely with hand controls. Everything.
Come on, Randall. Driving
See what
with
he does.
nothing but hand controls.
That means
Gas it!
throttle, brake,
Yes!
steering, rear steer, everything with the hand controls.
He doesn't need any rear steer today, people.
I think this mud's got everyone sliding around enough, Dave.
There it is.
Oh!
There it is. There.
Stay in it, stay in it. Oh, that tree, though. Well, that tree's both been hurting and healthy today. Hang on, he might save it.
He's.
Oh, back up.
Look at him going!
Oh.
How much? Bobby Tanner on the scene. Everybody on the scene checking on him.
I wonder if Danny got up the hill yet.
You know he did. If he didn't, he's.
Look at that recovery crew. Shout out to all of our volunteers, guys, that work so hard and help us make these events happen.
What a day of hill killing.
Guys, we're going to try and get Bubba into the trailer for an interview. We've got a couple of you asking for it. I think that's a great idea. So, where'd Rebecca go? We'll work on getting him in here.
Bubba or Timmy? Bobby Tanner has not run yet.
Bobby is going to be our last driver today, I believe.
Look, in front of us over here, we have this King of the Hammer Street sign. We are giving it away to one lucky viewer. Before hill number 1 ends, we need somebody to guess what the fastest time on hill number 2 is going to be. If you can come closest to guessing what what the fastest time on hill number 2 is? We're gonna ship this bad boy to you.
Where were you standing?
And these are like real street signs of King of the Hammers.
It's like at SeaWorld. The whole front row gets soaked with the water with the
Yeah, we're part of the action. We're part of the action.
Hey, we need Bubba. Is he out there anywhere?
Get front row seats. Bubba Bacon. Bubba Bacon. Come to the production studio. Bubba Bacon. ASAP.
Probably like getting called to the principal's office.
Yeah. You're disqualified. You get a flag. Oh gosh. They were doing the thing right now. He said you were too fast. And
If anyone has eyes on Timmy or Bubba, please send them to the production trailer. Timmy, I want second place.
It looks like Scott Lehman is on the line. Yeah, that's Scott.
Another buggy doing double duty today.
All right, we got you down, Forrest Kirkus. From one of my favorite racing families, the Kirkuses. Oh, Kirkus Circus.
Back up.
That old Rockwell buggy is something, isn't it? I think it needs a battery.
Kyle Hankins Randall uses hand controls for everything. That is how he drives.
Hey, and just to answer a few questions, the reason this camera may be a little bit glitchy is because we're using satellite technology, and this guy's in the middle of the woods. So we're doing the best we can with it. And he's out the top, Scott Lehman.
With a 78.42
Yes.
Scott Lehman.
We are not even through the first hill yet. We still have some of the fastest drivers in the world.
Oh, what is coming up to the line, Dave?
Oh, who's been asking
Now
for
we
the
have had
Gold Rush?
tons of people asking about Gold Rush. Now's your chance. Like and share. Let's build up this feed. The debut of this incredibly high-powered rock-bouncing buggy.
Oh, shit.
We're about to see what happens. Shane?
Man, I got with Matt Myrick. Yes, God gracious. What is this? Over 1,600 horse? A huge shout out, Busted Knuckle, Offroad, Jake Berkey for getting this thing here. Hey, do we have any Busted Knuckle fans out there?
Let's hear it, guys. Getting that steering wheel set up just how he wants it.
We got any? There we go. It's Shane Grisham. Oh God! Oh my God!
I think we just watched a rocket launch.
Oh! Oh!
Man, and you can just tell he's trying not to totally unleash on this hill.
This is going to be I guarantee you this is going to be the buggy to watch. Once Shane gets a little bit of seat time, this thing is going to be nasty. We've got a couple of brand new nasty buggies. Drivers have 0 seat time in it.
That thing is safe to drive.
Now,
the whole trailer just shook when he took off.
if I promise you, this is no exaggeration, it really did shake this trailer.
Yeah. Look, you guys, you can see our trailer right there behind Brandon's
Hey,
buggy.
can we? Yeah, there we go. Get a close up of Brandon's face. This dude is serious. He's been watching the whole time. He's had a chance to watch everybody. Brandon is.
This is Cheryl's husband, as Zach likes to
Yeah.
refer to him.
So we got Cheryl's husband on the line. Cheryl Davis's husband on the line. This is hands down one of the most serious people in the business right
yes.
now.
Yeah, I talked last race at Bridgeport about Brandon. He's very strategic and very level-headed, and well, he and Cheryl both, and how they approach this. They're competitive folks, and it shows.
So we also have Tim Sorensen joining us in here. We were just talking about a couple of the brand new buggies with drivers with 0 seat time. One of them, of course, is Shane Christensen in the Gold Rush. The other is Tim Sorensen in the Money Shot. Man, that was some freaking power.
Yeah.
Jesus, she's rowdy.
Oh, man, I didn't know what to expect. We pulled that whole hill in third gear. I'm blowing through the tires. I'm definitely going to have to gear that buggy up a little higher. Bad call on my part. Multiple people told me, we need to put some gear in that thing, and I'm still running that 3 okay. So
Yeah, you found that rev limiter.
it was there. I think start to finish, we were on the chip there.
How did it feel? I mean,
what little I could tell, it felt great. I couldn't see anything. My face shield kept popping down. We were fighting the face shield, trying to get a grip on the steering wheel with the mud flying everywhere, and quite frankly, quite a bit of adrenaline.
But the story of Hill 1, Timmy Cameron held first place, 1709. Everybody started catching up, started hitting a bunch of 19s. Danny Smith with a 1776, and then a young man named Bubba Bacon.
Yes, sir, man. I smell bacon.
2 seconds, smoked the field by 2 seconds. Now this man right here, Cheryl's husband,
it's gonna be a run to watch.
This is gonna be the run to watch, people. I'm not trying to build up any hype here, but Mr. Consistency, if anybody can do it, he can.
Don't forget, we still got Bobby at the bottom
Oh
of this
boy,
list too.
the Godfather.
This is a Bobby Tanner Hill.
Hey, are we charging for this race?
Absolutely not, Dave.
You mean it's free?
It's absolutely free.
Well, what do they got to do?
They need to like and share it.
Oh, okay. Hey, if you love you some Brie Molitor,
Oh boy.
hit that share button, baby. Hold on. That's it. Come on, where are all the Brie Molitor fans out there?
What about the Dave Z fans?
I've got those 2 in Tennessee. Two showing up for Dave Z in Tennessee. Unfinished business, baby.
I think he's about to finish this business on this hill.
Gas it! There it is. There it is!
Oh!
Yes! Now you're not going to believe this.
17.06.
He ran. Now you realize this was Timmy Cameron won 2 national championships with that buggy. Brandon Davis just ran a 17.06. Timmy Cameron ran a 17.09. Timmy, thank you so much for joining us. Good luck on Hill 2. Can't wait to see the money
We
shot.
had Cutter in here earlier too, Timmy.
Was he good?
Yeah, he was good.
Bubba, we've got, hey, you guys asked for bacon. Well, guess what? Dave and Bree are serving up some daggum bacon this morning.
Yeah. How's everybody doing?
Bubba Bacon, ladies and gentlemen. It looks like Ryan Boyd on the line.
Yeah, Ryan Boyd.
Now,
It's a good little buggy right here.
your ears must have been ringing. Look, man, the Liberty buggy, look, this is how weird today is. The Liberty buggy ran a time of 1776.
That's pretty crazy.
Is that pretty cool?
Yeah.
And then Timmy Cameron ran a 1709. And then a young man named Bubba Bacon stepped
Brandon
to the line.
Davis just edged him out. Hey,
how crazy is that?
1709, 1706. That's
in his
crazy.
own buggy. And then Bubba Bacon stepped up and popped out a 1503.
Yeah, I just got lucky.
Yeah, okay, yeah. You always get
race
lucky.
after race, Bubba just gets lucky.
I don't know. It was fun. That was a fun hill.
Man, that's what
Look at your
everybody's
wife.
saying.
Look at
She's funny.
Hey, who else out there loves them some bacon? Do us a favor. We've got Bubba in here for a limited time. Y'all know he don't stay long. He's
Better
gonna come
hurry.
on. You better hurry. If you have a question for Mr. Bacon, now's the time to ask. Yes, he is. He is the people's champ.
Ricky Miller, Scott Henson. Hey, Scott. How you doing?
Now,
my buddy Scott Henson, he helps me out at the shop.
And we know 40 Spline.
Yeah, they help me out
big time.
Yeah. And Scorpion Offroad in Cleveland, Tennessee. They got a website and everything. They do Jeeps. They do all sorts of just custom stuff, lift kits and everything.
What you need to do, you need to give Scorpion a call. And even if you don't buy nothing, I want you to do Dave Z a favor. I want you to call up there and just say, hey, Bubba sent me.
Yeah, Scorpion
That's all
Offroad.
you need to do.
Scorpion Offroad Concepts in Cleveland, Tennessee. Just call them and bug them.
Bug them, I promise you. On Monday morning, all right, I want everybody to call Scorpion Off-Road.
Yeah.
Give them heck.
Tell them Bubba's told you to call.
I don't care. We don't care if you buy nothing. Just show them some love also. They keep Bubba going.
Yeah, they do. And Crane Axle, Woodley and them, my front end, man, it's been doing good this year. This is the third weekend in a row. And thank goodness I ain't had to turn a wrench yet.
Wow, that's pretty good for rock bouncing standards.
Yeah, it is.
Bubba, it seems like you started something, you know. It was, you know, last year it was big block. Everyone was screaming big block. Now everybody seems to be screaming all motor, baby.
Yeah.
Everybody bringing it up now, baby.
We made up the all motor crew a couple weeks ago.
That's right.
I mean, us guys that don't got turbos and superchargers and nitrous, we're all motor. So we're the all motor crew.
Hey, so if y'all, if everybody out there, all y'all naturally aspirated fans,
that's us.
That's it. All motor crew. That's right. Somebody asking, how many cubic inches is your motor, Bub?
I don't know. That's it'll run 15 seconds today. Who is that? Who's asking?
Heck yeah.
Oh, it's a 540 cubic inches. But you know, it's quick and everything.
Hey, I thought it was pretty cool that Ultra 4 brought down this sign from King of the Hammers. That's an actual street sign from Hammertown. And we're giving it away to one lucky winner. They got to guess the winning time on hill number 2. So y'all get your winning times down. You need to do it before the second hill starts. And we're going to send it to you, man. We're going to, I mean, it's pretty...
Bubba, what do you think is going to be the winning time on hill 2?
What's the winning time going to be? You can go home with it.
If the right side, let's see, let me think about it. They've made the bottom a little harder. And then if that right side is, I mean, it's slick today. If it's doable, I'm going to say a 15. 15-25.
15-25. Bam. Now, if we get a couple that split it, we'll have to figure that out. We may cut this thing in two.
Rock, paper, scissors?
I got a grinder at the house, so we'll be able to make it happen.
That's
one
nice.
of you going home with the Nitto tire trailer, and one
Hammer Street side. Yeah.
It is.
So hold on. None of you got any questions for Bubba Bacon? His time's running out. He got to be out there with his peoples. He's the people's champ, you know?
World's fastest rock bouncer. Hey, Gary, I got 540 cubic inches. Nothing to hide there.
Bree, you got a question? You got a question for Bob?
No, I don't know. I'm trying to process everything we've seen today out here, Dave.
I might have guessed too fast at 15. That's really perfect run. That's maybe too
I don't know.
fast.
We got somebody with a 14.9 over here. They're guessing 14.9.
Really?
The racing is going on today. We are getting a course clear right now. We are getting close. We have Ryan Lloyd, Will Stewart, and Bobby Tanner still to run on hill number 1. Some of the fastest and most exciting drivers in the world. So what was it like in Texas, Bub?
Texas was, I don't know. In Texas, I had 2 good runs, but I kind of came out slow, I felt like. So today I'm trying to pick it up. And then last weekend I was picking it up. I just got to start picking it back up. But we still got to finish, though. You know, there's no drops this year.
You gotta find that nice in-between zone.
Tom Ways asked a question there. Tom, I don't add any weight to the front end of mine. That big block up there holds it down pretty good. That's a good question, though.
Where are you from?
Charleston, Tennessee. So between Knoxville and Chattanooga, Tennessee.
God's country.
What size tires you running?
Just the cut stickies, 43s.
What gears you running your axles?
Dang, 373 or 410.
Oh, Wes Keene.
Yeah, I see Wes. You should be here, Wes. Who butters my biscuit? Rebecca Bacon butters my biscuits for me.
We appreciate everybody tuning in today. We are in the middle of hill number 1. Look, Bubba, you got anybody else you want to thank?
My wife, my whole family, they come to every race, and the good Lord always keeps us safe.
That's right.
So that's enough people to thank right there.
Bacon on top.
Thanks, Bubba. Thank you very much for coming in.
Thanks.
Man, that was Bubba Bacon, y'all. He's not the people's champ. He is the people's champ for a reason.
I was gonna say, wait, what?
Sounds like they got it ready.
All right, Ryan Boyd's been ready to go.
All right. Now, Ryan Boyd showed the hell out in Texas, Bree.
He sure did.
He made the podium in Texas. We got Sean Cross coming in, sitting down with us, co-commentating.
Let's see what you got.
Come on, Ryan.
See what all underrated can do on this hill.
Man, these TC built buggies are showing out today. Come on now.
Oh, come on. He's about to find that tree like Colson Bacon did.
Wow. Shot down like a freaking cannon.
One way to get down off.
What's up, Sean Cross?
Oh, not a lot. Standing out there being a little cold. Come on, Ryan. Come on. Come on. There you go. There you go.
There it is.
There he goes. .05.
All right, let me give you a rundown of the top 5 before we mix it up with Sean Cross. Sitting in first place, we have Bubba Bacon. Time to beat 15:03. Second place, Mr. Brandon Davis with a 17:06. Tim Cameron in third with a 17:09. And Danny Smith with a 17:76. 17:76 in the Liberty Buggy. You can't make this stuff up, ladies and gentlemen.
That's golden right there. That's America right there.
Baby. And I tell you what, man, this makes me happy. We have Larry Crowe sitting in 5th place, baby, with a 1975.
Small block forward powered buggy.
Yes, sir. Look at this. Is he going to send it airmail, though? Will Stewart, king of the freaking hammers, baby. Oh! Oh! Get up there, Will. Come on, Will.
Uh-oh.
For those of you who don't know Will, he just won. He just came off a massive win out in California for the Southern Rock Racing and Ultra 4 King of the Hammer Shootout.
There he goes.
Left,
oh,
Will.
Need some rear steer up there.
Will Stewart, always fun to watch. Well, it looks like we're coming down, ladies and gentlemen, who've been following it. We got a bunch of you on this feed right now live, and I know
we got
that
Paul
you
Wolf
are
and Dan Carter watching.
Paul Wolf.
What's up, fellas?
Never met her. This, ladies and gentlemen, this is the godfather of rock bouncing.
Here we go.
This is Bobby Tanner. If you don't know who Bobby Tanner is, I challenge you. Just Google him, man. Google him. He is rock bouncing.
Forrest Kurtz, I'm taking sponsorships on that.
Good old mean bean.
Yeah, I'm taking sponsorships on that.
So, you kind of grew up with Aaron Miller in the cockroach buggy.
Yes, sir. I'm a little bit older than he is, so I've known him since he was a kid.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's amazing to see what he can do because he's kind of a Dale Larson. Gas on right off that now.
Come on, Bob.
Speaking of gas on.
Yeah.
Woo!
That's straight up Bobby Tanner style right there. Yeah.
Oh! Back up! Back up! Back through it! Back through it!
Oh, you hooked that tree.
Oh no! That was awesome.
Come on, Bobby, go, go.
Bobby Tanner with a
Dude, I wish you could have just maxed through the timer. Oh. 39 seconds even.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. I believe is that it? Did Sparky make it?
His wife's like 20.
And look at this. Bobby Tanner saying, to heck with it, I'm coming down the same way I went up.
These folks have run out of gas trying to come down the turn road now. All the way around the park.
Oh, that took a. I did see someone coming from the other direction.
All the way back around.
Dang.
So I guess the exit.
Well, there he is.
They're hooking a tree. Stephen Roxy like he was hooked on a tree.
Oh no.
We've got him in the Benzo. We've got. Is that Sparky? That's Sparky.
Yeah, it should be. Jason Smart.
Yeah, Sparky in the Benzo. I wonder if he got out of that ticket with the trooper. Oh!
Go!
All right, try a little more lefter.
Did you answer Anthony with Jay Stort's
No,
time?
I did not. I didn't see
All
that.
right. Jay Stortz is currently sitting in 10th place with a 25.08.
Where is Aaron sitting? Aaron Miller?
Aaron Miller is currently sitting in 8th with a 23.54.
Top 10.
Yeah. Finish this run here in a little while. What we're going to do is we're going to take 10 minutes for the drivers to fix the crap they broke, and we're going to run the second heel. So, you know, hurry up and grab a taco, popcorn, whatever you need to do. Umbrella.
All right. Before everybody checks out, we're going to let you know real quick. We're going to take a short break after the run. And after we get everybody's, this is your last chance to guess the fastest time on Hill 2. We're giving away an official King of the Hammer street sign. When they pan back to us, you'll be able to see it.
That's all right. This thing's legit, too.
Jason
There he
Sparks.
goes.
There he goes. Giving it all sorts of hell.
that was the end of our driver list for Hill 1. We're going to take a short break, and then we will be back for Hill 2. 10 or 15 minute break, not a big one this time.
Okay, you want to say for a wrap up?
Yeah. See this beautiful street sign? Bree, tell them how they can win it today.
You guys need to give us your prediction for what the fastest time for Hill 2 is going to be. And you have to do it now, not when we start the Hill 2 show. All right? So drop a comment, let us know your prediction, and we'll see if anyone walks away with this fancy, very heavy street sign.
All right. So, just a recap. Of course, everybody wants a recap. First place on hill number 1 is Mr. Bubba Bacon. That time was 15:03. In second place, Brandon Davis. Third, Timmy Cameron. Fourth, Mr. Warfare himself in the Liberty Buggy, Danny Smith. In fifth place, he's going to love hearing this, Larry Crowe. In sixth place, in Fat Girl, some call her Showgirl, Mr. Adam Ringer. Mike Welch in seventh place. Aaron Miller in eighth place. Matt Schisler in ninth. And Jay Storts rounding out the top 10. Then in 11th place, we have Big Tim Bacon. 12th, Scotty GoForth. 13th, Jack Porter. 14th, Ryan Boyd. 15th place, John Allen Campbell. 16th, Bobby Tanner. 17th, in that nasty, nasty Gold Rush buggy, Shane Christensen. In 18th place, Steven Rogers. 19th was Kryptonite Custom in that Agnes buggy. Rounding out the top 20 is Will Stewart in the Gone Postal buggy. 21st, from LNS Racing, Scott Lehman. Blake Schultz, his partner from LNS Racing, in 22nd. Then we have Sparky in 23rd. And then finishing it up was Timmy Chuck Racing in 24th place in his brand new buggy. Timmy Chuck had 0 seat time, man. What did you think about his run, Sean?
I think he did good. I think with the newfound power that he's got with a turbo, you kind of got to stay in it. But I think he's going to do really good. A little more seat time. I think he's going to be hard to beat.
Now, I know you're a student of the game. What was your take on what we saw today so far?
It was nasty. From what I saw, everybody did great. You know, the game has completely changed from when I was racing a couple years ago. So it's yeah. The USD sticky tires, those are some dig tires right there.
Man, and I saw the way you cut those on the Cockroach. I mean, they're
work.
just about perfect right now.
Yeah, they work good. They work good. You could tell the difference in the terrain after Aaron run and then a cut sticky. It was totally different.
All right, guys, that's we're going to wrap up now for Hill 1, and we'll be back very quickly for Hill 2, so stay tuned.
Love you.